This happened. Hello. Oh, boy, this sunshine is no help for me. So, hello, hello, hello. Good morning to everyone. Legacy Moon is not used to being here when the sun is shining, but that is okay. We're going to see what happens. So, let me see who is first on the moonwalk. This thing ain't right. Okay, here we go. All right, first on my moonwalk was Ken of 14. Hey, Ken of 14. We got A. Let's talk about it all. Miss I see you too. We have LK, Salty Buzzard. We have Cam. Look, good morning, Cam Lewis. Patty is here. Y'all, my nighttime people are here. Hey, Patty. Rossi, Text Toy said, wait a minute, is Legacy up in the daylight? Yes, and it is a struggle. Got Jackson Tabasco, Miss Niecy, Shanna Queen B, Baba Lady, hey, Kiki in DC, Miss HLS, Jackson Tabasco, Reef and Muff's mom, Naomi, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker, Shame, Tracy. I'm just in disbelief that my nighttime people are here. Look, Seven Ward tweet is up this morning. Miss Butterfly, Unbothered Silence. All right. Good morning. Good morning to all of y'all. Good morning to those of you who are in the clouds, the bushes, and those of you who press upon the replay. Good morning. Well, we are here to do a visit. Now, there's 3 visits on here. I don't know that I'm going to do all 3. I might break it up. Oh, depending on, how things go today. So, without further ado, let's get into this. We hey Miss Butterfly, and ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Okay, all right then. Oh, Text Toy said at Petty Patty, I never catch a live. I'm always replay gang. Y'all night people too grown for me. I am so glad that you were here. And that's why I'm gonna try to do this more often when I can. So because there are when I did this that one weekend that I was up for the whole weekend, when I came on that morning, there were a lot of people who I had never seen in the chat before, and it's because they can't really check me out. So anyway, we are going to get into this visit. I started to skip the first one and go right into the second one, but no, 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 no. We will do the first one. Up. Wait a minute. Let me share the screen. Jackson Tabasco, you didn't remind me. All right. Here we go.
I don't know what happened there.
Like they owe us 30 seconds.
Huh?
They owe us 30 seconds.
They what?
Oh
there
my
you
God,
go.
is it loud in there?
Yeah, because they're looking at football. Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing today?
I'm good. The screen looks really dark.
Does it look dark? For real?
I look chocolate.
How about that? That's
No,
better?
not. It's fine. I'm saying I look dark. Do I look normal? Like the whole.
Hold on.
No?
I think I'll put my press-on nails on after this live. Hey, Attitude and Tylenol, how are you doing? Hey, Leah TV. Yes, I actually did go to bed, and I did. I got a few little hours here and there. I'm not sure how much, but I did. I did. Reef and Muff's mom, hey, said this racist.
Yeah, you look dark over there. You look dark over there. Yeah, you look dark. Yeah.
I can't see myself.
I mean, I can see you. No, yeah, you go up a little closer. I can see you.
Shorter.
You
How
what?
are you? I said I needed to sit down shorter. I
Oh,
was too high up.
oh. Okay. Well,
How
how
you
you doing?
doing? I'm fine. How you
Uh,
doing?
I'm trying to make it. Trying to make it. Still trying to do what I do. Just be cool and calm
What is
and
that?
collected. Yep. Yep.
Check your blood.
Wait a minute, y'all. So I did find what Nesto, what he's doing, because he has a lot of free time. So let me see. This is actually what he's doing. He is trying to get that bill. And it doesn't seem to be working out for him. Bible lady said, "You're dark because you're dusty, dirty ass bitch." Okay, then tell us how you really feel, Bible lady. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
But
he
it
just
ain't. Yeah, but it
it
ain't
ain't
came back
results. It
yet.
ain't come back.
No. But they did it the other day. Yeah.
Really? They
Mhm.
did it when?
The other day.
Hey, M Tate, how are you doing? Okay, Text Toy. I aim to please. Text Toy wants to see that. Was that Text Toy who asked that? Yeah. Text Toy wants to see it again. So here we go. He's just waiting for that bell to come, and it never gets there. I don't know. I don't know what to tell him.
2 days.
And by the way, for the eating police, I am finishing up my breakfast sandwich that I made. So just in case the eating police would like to know that, I figure I'd tell her. I ain't naming no names, Jackson Tabasco. Savannah Clover, hey, how are you doing? She says, "Good morning, Legacy Moon, and all the moonlighters. Hit the like button. I'm at work." Well, thank you so much. You'll probably be in the bushes, but I thank you for being here. Miss HLS said, "I was thinking that Legacy hit the live button in her sleep this morning." No, I'm here, live, loud, and in living color
Days ago.
in my pajamas.
But 3 days ago. Yeah,
Are you
3 days
feeling
ago.
cold today?
Not as bad. No. Because
No.
it's kind of warm outside. So anytime they don't have it,
Hot.
yeah,
Hot outside.
yeah. So it's not hot outside. It means it get colder in here because the bricks don't be as hot. Yep.
Freaking 80 something degrees.
That's a wonderful. That's
Somebody let me
wonderful.
know.
That's wonderful out there.
Man,
What?
hot, hot, hot.
Okay, okay. I see you reading your nephew finally got his book out. Is it pretty good?
He said, "Nerf you." I just don't understand it. Rossi said, "I'm at work too." Well, I thank y'all who are just at work and just chilling and listening and working. I appreciate that. Um, so thank you very much. Sanders RN says, "Good morning, Legacy Moon and beautiful chat. I am driving home from work." Well, good morning to you too, and be careful on your way home to work. Hey, Angel Hair 62, how are you doing?
Oh my God, I'm only in like the first 40, 50 pages, and it's really good. It's really good. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of criminal activity just in the first 50 pages. Like,
Oh, okay, okay. So you gonna make a movie out of it?
So this is the part that really annoyed Native and is annoying me. Are you on page 40 or are you on page 50? That's a 10-page difference. Where are you in this book with all that criminality in the beginning? Um, Good morning, us as in we seniors need love too. How are you doing? Butterfly 23, good morning. Miss Butterfly is working remotely. Kenya Need said, "I'm at work also." Y'all, I just appreciate this so much. I really do. Baba Lady says, "I'm on the clock getting out of the shower, doing my morning facial hygiene routine. So this is perfect." Well, I'm glad. Like I said, I aim to please. Look at this. Look at this freeze frame. Oh my gosh. Let me wait a minute. Let me snap this because this is like priceless right here. Okay, here we go. I just had to get a picture of that. I just found my thumbnail. Hey, TB21. She says, "Hey, you doing an early morning live?" Yes, I am. She says, I can get through work with these dummies on the screen. Yes, yes, yes.
So that's what he wanted to do. That was the whole gist of it. But he wanted me to read it and give him some feedback. So so far so good. You know,
Oh, okay. How
it
many
reads
chapters
like
is it?
it's like 500 pages, but it reads like um, it reads like he's talking to you more so.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess like most books do, but it reads like that. You know, like he's sitting down and telling you some stuff. You know,
Hmm.
but it goes from his whole life because
Why doesn't she know the word third person? What did she learn in that school? I just have to know. And y'all, please excuse the dogs. It's daytime, so they're awake. So I have a studio audience right now. Hey, Leo lady. And Kiki in DC says she's lying. Well, what else is new? Hey, Queen Black.
um his dad was popular. Little street dude, and then I don't know. It's a good book. I didn't know his mother went through all the stuff she went through. She was in and out of jail, a lot of his life.
How can she say it's a good book? She's only on page 50. But, well, me, when I pick up a book, by the time I am on, maybe five, that's where you have to get me. If you don't get me, I'll give it the first chapter. If you don't get me, I'm done. I'll put it aside. But she can barely give us what's going on in the book and what the storyline is. And if this is her nephew, how come she doesn't know what his mother went through? And I thought Quentin didn't have any kids. She does have, I think, maybe one or two other brothers. I'm not sure, but I'm still not understanding why she would not know what this nephew's mother went through, and that she had been in and out of jail. This is very weird. Angel Hair 62, sitting out at work in bed with my iced vanilla latte. Good morning to you. Hey, Blue Bear. Good morning.
And I didn't even know. I only knew about the one case she caught. I didn't know she had caught another case dealing with this dude. But it's a good read. I saw today, or early this morning, I was kind of like sleeping with the TV, and they were saying how Elon Musk has a $15,000 Tesla RV coming out. Why is it only 15,000 if the car costs like 45 and up?
Because guess what? That's what people
RV
getting
gonna
ready
have.
to.
Now, I'm getting ready to Google that. Us as in we seniors need love too says if it's your nephew, how you don't know his mama's history? Damn, Queen Moon. We wondering the same thing. Right, right. This is weird. Leo lady said everyone Sonya knows has been in and out of jail. Salty Buzzer said, "Oh yeah, the Tesla. Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to look that up."
Live in a minute because that's the
Yep,
only thing they're gonna be able to afford
yep.
in a minute.
That's where it's at, and they're just gonna move. He's gonna sell it. He's gonna sell. It's gonna sell. Now he's gotta develop an RV park to house all of that because it's gonna be electric. So he's gonna have to have something that can sustain it, you know. But
Okay,
but it looks but it looks
that
really
sound like
nice.
somebody ideas that.
Why doesn't she know if he doesn't have to build an RV park for these RVs because it's electric? Because there are people who live in actual RV parks right now, and they have connections for their electric. They have their what do you call that thing for their water? They have all of these things. She is so into opening up this RV park of her and Nesto's, and this is something that they're going to do. Why doesn't she already know that when you open up an RV park, you have to have, Even a trailer park, you have to have like a way to connect to the water, whether it's city water, well water. You have to have a way for the electricity, whether it is city or shoot, I forget what they call it when it's not city. But I just don't understand, if she's so into and really has researched opening up an RV park herself, why doesn't she know these things?
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Wow.
Hey, Justin's mom. Yeah, I know you just. I told y'all I was gonna get on here this morning. Y'all didn't believe me. See, that's the thing. Kiki and DC said, "Why does she think it's the car manufacturer's job to supply an RV park for these electric vehicles? Because this, she's not wrapped too tight. That's why."
So I know I ain't crazy.
Yeah.
I know I ain't crazy. Yeah, 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 yeah. You ain't either.
Hmm. What
Yeah.
happened?
I said, I know
And
I
I'm
ain't
not
crazy. I know
either.
you ain't crazy. Yeah. hmm
No,
Wow.
no, no,
Okay.
no.
When it was spoke on, oh, that ain't right. That ain't gonna make no sense. And you know how it go. Yeah. Over exaggerating. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
anyway,
if the battery bank is big enough, it'll travel like it needs to. And then too, because it's a RV, you can go lay down in the back while it's charging.
Some people also use solar. Why doesn't she know to say that? So y'all know me. Y'all know how we did this last night. We're gonna do it again this morning. So, according to Google, Elon Musk has not announced a Tesla motorhome, but there are Tesla inspired RVs and concepts for Tesla RVs, but he has not announced it. There is a Tesla inspired RV that is called a cyber trailer. And it is a solar power electric RV inspired by the Tesla Cybertruck. It has a starting price of $175,000. So, once again, she gets details wrong. And apparently so does somebody on YouTube, because someone did a YouTube video, which is where she probably got this information from. Did a video back in December of 2024 saying that Elon Musk announced that he was doing this Tesla thing. And of course, no, he's not. He is not. So um once again, get back into the video. Let me share the screen. Reef and Muff's mom says she's slow. Um, did he say oversaturate? Who said oversaturating, him or her? Because Salt and Pepper Trusses is here. Good morning, Salt and Pepper Trusses. How are you? No, 54 is here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me share the screen and get back into this. See what else we find out that's not true. Okay.
Because it's a whole house, eat whatever. I saw also they Andrew's RVing, the guy Andrew Steele.
yeah. hmm
So he visited a RV resort. It's for A class only in Ohio, right down not far from Cleveland, a little north, a little.
By the way, this also does say that social media posts falsely claim that Tesla has a motorhome in the works. So she must have gotten that off of, what do you call it? That satire site, The Onion. That's probably where she got that from. Baba Lady says, wonk, wonk. Hey, my Chai, a daylight legacy moon. Yes, we're going to see how it comes together. Justin's mom said loud and wrong. Hey, a lady. A lady says, okay, I hate to be on her side. He does have a concept home out there for about 12,000, but again, that was before Tesla tanked. I'm gonna look that up too. See if I can find that. And that's possible, but it's a difference between let me see. Let me go back to a lady's comment. A concept home. I mean, like, what is that? A tiny home, or it was? Well, we know he ain't saying anything about an RV. Text Toy says she doesn't believe news stations, but she believes everything online. Yes, she does. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Says Sonya wins the stupidest woman award, and Nesto wins the stupidest man award. Of course he does. Of course he does. Good morning, Mons. How are you?
Northeast from Cleveland, towards Erie, Pennsylvania.
Hey, did I say hi to Cross Country Cruise Her? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Um, hey, what do you say? Oh, you talking to Nesto's Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame, but yeah, yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't speak to you. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says she's always lying. I think she just makes stuff up for no reason as she goes along. I do too.
Yeah, nice, nice. It's right off Lake Erie, and it's so nice, so nice. And the lots go from 199,000 all the way to 1.5 million. Because you can build a house on there if you want. You either just have your RV parked, or you can do put a house. That's nice. I wanted some land, but now I just you been to Cabo?
Cabo, yeah.
You been to Cabo?
Yeah, I've been to Cabo. It sounds like sound like when you ask me something, sound like it's like a delay in your talking.
I've never been, but I want to go. I was looking at real estate down there.
That's what boy supposed to be the president down there, ain't it? The one supposed to be testifying, ain't it?
Listen.
What?
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
The way everything is going, if you pay attention to the little shit, and then you just got to look at how they always sneak shit up on us. They put.
You know what? Let me see. Where's a lady's comment? A lady said Tesla has a lot of concept BS out there. Don't hold your breath before it comes to market. You know, I'm gonna tell you what. I would live in. I would if I could afford an RV. Boy, I would live in an RV park. Um, but let's say I had a house, right? I don't want somebody putting like I don't want to have a house in somewhere and like somebody puts an RV next to it and that's their home. No, I don't. Not if I buy a house. So what she just said just sounds dumb. My tie is driving. Well, let us entertain you while you drive. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says anytime this bitch has her mouth open and she's not sucking an eggplant or licking a piece of fish, she's lying.
Put it in your face. Like they talked about COVID 10 years before they brought it out. They told us about COVID, right? 10 years prior to it coming out. Then all of a sudden, it's some mystery disease that just showed up, right? But they spoke on it. And then they spoke on how they wanted to depopulate us. What is depopulating us? That's death.
He cannot be in, he has got to know that this is some BS. There was a strain SARS, okay? COVID is a part of the SARS, and SARS was out there like in the 90s, okay? That happened. So this COVID thing, I'm assuming is probably some kind of that's why it's called COVID-19 and not SARS. God, dog. Why do I do this to myself? Miss HLS says I never heard about C10 10 years ago because it was SARS. It was SARS. Because if you look on the when COVID first came out, when you look on the Lysol bottle, it has something on there about SARS. And COVID is kind of in the SARS family. So there was SARS out 10 years ago, but it what she's saying is just wrong. That's all I can say. It's just wrong.
Right? That's murder. That's people need to die. Depopulate people need to die. And now they're trying to silence everything. This guy got on a plane with a Trump shirt. They said he couldn't get on the plane. Why? It's a free country.
What?
Okay, don't believe. Hey, Celebrity Juicer. Hey, we are here in the daytime, Celebrity Juicer. I know you're shocked, but she doesn't. She. It's like she doesn't research stuff, but she talks about stuff. So annoying, 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 annoying. Reef and Muff's mom says, "I know he wishes he didn't have to." Hold his tongue and listen. Hey, casino lady, how are you doing? She says, "Good morning, Legacy Moon and family." The celebrity juicer said, "When I went to Southeast Asia in the early 2000s, everyone was wearing masks." Right. Because over there, that's where SARS broke out and they were wearing masks. And coincidentally, they really never stopped. Some people might have, but you still, if you look at China and stuff, you will see people still wearing masks. Miss Boogie Down, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Just a t-shirt.
Good morning, daughter of legend.
Right. It wasn't showing his body or anything.
And by the way, can I also say that COVID started in Wuhan, China. Is it pronounced Wuhan? Wuhan, China. So, and that was in December 2019. So, how on earth did the United States put this out there to depopulate?
Oh, people are getting offensive. Then this lady went to a sporting event, her and her husband, and she had a Trump hat on. They said she couldn't wear that inside the place. I was like, that's communist. Trying to dictate, tell a person they can't wear certain things. Oh, you might offend somebody. When did we ever care about offending from a hat, right? Crazy. So,
So is it
things slowly but surely end up a certain way.
like your nails? I know you didn't like that joke about your nails. I know you didn't like that. Nah, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the picture part. The picture part in the nails. That's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, right. Well, I noticed because that's what because you said before I got sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was normal looking before I got sick. So that's what that was before I got sick.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get that. I get that part. Okay. So is your nephew? He got it. He got it in it. It's cold on my side. I can see you.
You good? Okay.
Yeah. I can see you. Just a little lack of time of the conversation, but I can get it catching up. But it's straight. I can say so. So did he get it publicized? Yes, is it in the Amazon? Is it in?
It's already out. Yeah, it's already out. It's been out for a couple months.
Oh, okay.
It's been out for a couple. Remember, I told you he was trying to do write the screenplay. That came after the book was already published. He was trying to do a screenplay for it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it.
Not in the business. Not in the business at all. Sanders RN says it's communist when you can't walk into a store without wearing clothes and shoes. Unhinged me. You communists. Nesto's tackle shackle shuffle walk of shame says too damn bad. They did not warn us that a plague called Sonya Waller was going to infect and get rid of some people. Bitch. Mm-hmm. They should have warned us about that. They really should have. But they didn't.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh. Cam Lewis said at Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. I agree with you. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. They are a trip. They are really a trip. Did I say, hey, casino lady? Hey, casino lady. I got Miss Boogie down. Did I miss anybody? No, 54 said, why is she alive? Hey, B. Ann said she wasn't going to stop flashing her hands until he noticed her nails, and he still didn't compliment them. Look, you know what? I was wondering why she kept doing that. I don't think she's like me. I'm a hand talker. I don't think she is. I've never noticed it before, but I did notice she was kind of being extra with that today. Hey, Beauty is her name. How you doing?
I got it. So how's that working out?
I don't know. I really didn't go over that with him. We were just basically talking about just how he wanted me to just read the book, and he wanted to do some things as far as what the book was concerned.
How do you write? Okay, mind you, some people over there at the tribe looked this book up on what is it called, Amazon. Couldn't find it. I googled it, couldn't find it. So this book is obviously not like a top seller because we can't seem to find it. So why on earth would he be writing a screenplay from his book that no one's ever heard of before? And who is he, and why would we want to see a movie about his life? Hey, Jet Black Straight. It doesn't. Reefy Muff's mom said it doesn't exist.
What's the name of it?
Hey, B. Williams, I don't see you, but I think I guess you're here. So hey.
Text it to you.
No, I didn't get it.
It's in bold. I put it in bold so you would see it.
Okay.
Consequences.
Okay.
Consequences, I believe is what the name of it is.
You believe?
I get
Wait.
it. I get it.
Consequences, I believe, is the name of the book. You mean to tell me you're reading this book, you're on page 50, and you typed him the name of the book, but you can't sit there right there in this very moment on this visit from September 22nd, 2024, and tell us the name of the book? Are you kidding me? Miss Boogie Down says UFD could not find it. Either she lies because she can, shaking my damn head. Hey, glorious love, how are you doing in the bushes? So out there in those bushes. I hope you're having a good morning. Petty Patty says she's reading a book but doesn't know the title. Let me tell you, I can tell you titles of books that I read 20 years ago. I can name every Elin Harris book because I read every last one of his books. I can read every book that I've read, I can tell you. Now, there might be a book or two that I read that I forgot about that I read, but you know, I can tell you books that I read 20 years ago, and she's in the process of reading this book, and she's on page between 40 and 50, I guess, and can't even tell us the name of the damn book. Hey, Shirley's divorced finally.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Fast car, living that life, you know, drug dealing, scamming, some of everything in it. Some of everything in it. It's crazy. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like,
so it could be ordered from
Amazon. I could send it.
Okay.
If you want to read it, it's a good read. I mean, like I said, I'm only at like
this good read that you're only on page 40 or 50. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, before we finish, here we go. Let's get into this guy kicked off this plane. And this is from Reddit Delta. Couldn't find anything on Google, but there's something in Reddit. And it says that he was sitting in the airport with a shirt on, and it had Trump with a middle finger sticking up. And he was asked to take it off. So I can kind of sort of see that. And then let me see. I think I have, yeah, I have a clip of it. Let me bring this up so it's a little higher so that we can see this. It says, wait a minute. TUAHFAWK. Okay, it says FAWK. And then TUAM. So what would that be? Would that be fuck Trump or something? And can y'all see this shirt? He's standing there with his middle fingers up in the air, both middle fingers in the air. And I don't know what the bottom of the shirt says, but um on that thing. Oh, y'all, I know what this says. Hey, make it rain. What is it? What you you y'all know what I'm trying to do? Where's my younger people? Yeah, hot twa. So that's what it says. You hot twa. I can't do it, but y'all know what I'm trying. Jackson Tabasco is. But anyway, it says to do that on that thing, and it says thing, not thing, and it's got Jackson. Okay, Jackson Tabasco said stop. But anyway, and he's got two middle fingers up. So I actually can see why he was asked to take that off. And what he did was he just turned it inside out. But yeah, that's what happened. That is what happened. We have to investigate. That's what we do over here. We're investigators and we have to investigate. All right, Jackson. I'm done, Jackson Tabasco. Oh my gosh.
Ages, and he's only 13 so far. Because he goes he talks as far as 9 months old when his dad died. And I'm at. He said he's 16 now. Where I'm at, he's 16. But it was just a lot. Because
No, Reef and Muff's mom, her version did not go that way. Jackson Tabasco said, Father. The sound of. Oh, I forgot. I should have did it with my echo on. Hey, Ari Vibes. Yes, we are live during the day. So this book, he starts and he's talking about when his father died at 9 months. Now, I have always said don't discredit what the young people say because you never know. I remember things way back when I was a year old and 2 years old. There are things that I can remember. So never discredit what a child is saying. But if his father um died at 9 months, what exactly does he remember? Jackson Tabasco said, redo it. Let me see. You. The dogs are looking at me.
there's a lot going
Okay.
on. And I didn't know. I knew his dad died in a car accident, but I didn't know he was drugged. He was poisoned at the club, and that's what caused him to flip the car, and then he died. I didn't know.
My God, who are you related to? This is your nephew. Are you related to the mother or the father? You didn't know the mother was in and out of jail. You didn't know the father died because he was what she say he was drugged. I don't know. I can't listen anymore. And the car flipped, and that's how he died. And she didn't know that. Who the hell do you know? How is this? How is this boy his nephew? I've got nieces and nephews, and I've got them because my sister had two kids. My other sister had one. My nephew had kids. So actually, I've got great nieces. I know all these people. I know their parents. I know everything. Why doesn't this woman know who is she related to? My God. Justin's mom said, I think at Jackson Tabasco is cool as long as you're not eating. Reef and Muff's mom, you have memories at age 3. Yeah. I mean, we have, I say don't discredit what a child says, but 9 months, his father passed away. Does he remember that? I mean, come on. But more importantly, who the hell is Sonya related to? Because you don't know about the mother and you don't know about the father. And you can't tell me the name of the book. Let's talk about it all said because she's lying. Us, as in we seniors, need love too, says Sonya makes shit up as she goes along.
Know that. I just knew he died in a car accident.
Hmm.
you know. And I went
Okay.
to the funeral, and then they had a helicopter. The world is yours, like Scarface.
Hmm.
This was like
Okay.
1996, right? I was
Okay.
like, okay.
I'm just curious. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says, if this is true, he's quoting what he has been told, and Sonya is misquoting everything. Okay. Hey, 80% CMOS says, how old is the author now? Is he close to her kids? I don't know. This is supposed to be her nephew, but she didn't know that the mother was in and out of jail, and she didn't know how the father died. So who the hell is she related to that makes this her nephew? Hey, TD Will. Hey, TD Will. Hey, Ducky Dexter. Tex Toy says he saw the man at the club drug his dad. He was sitting in his booster seat. Okay. Casino Lady said, a lie every second. Justin's mom said, I remember being born and now I have PTSD. I'm lying like her. I thought she said he was 16. What now? Is he 16 now? I don't know. This story keeps evolving. Reeve Muff's mom says he probably wrote rem- about remember when he was in utero. Bible lady said helicopter must have been a plastic one from the toy pack. That was going to be my next thing. And then, I mean, for a funeral, the thing about funerals, it's been my experience, especially black funerals, you don't know what time they're going to end. So what did they do? Call like in the 90s, radio the helicopter, say, okay, wait a minute. Did she say helicopter or airplane? Wait a minute.
You
I'm
know,
sorry, y'all.
yeah,
Okay.
some things as far as what the book was concerned. So
What's the name of it?
I texted to you.
No, I
Consequences.
didn't get it.
It's in bold. I put it in bold so you would see it.
Oh, okay.
Consequences.
Okay.
Consequences, I believe is what the name of it is.
Oh, okay. I get it. I get
Consequences.
it. Okay. Okay.
You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? Fast car, living that life, drug
Mm-hmm.
dealing, scamming, some of everything in it. Some of everything in it. It's crazy. But yeah.
Okay.
I was like,
So it could be ordered from
Amazon. I can send it to
okay.
you. If you
Okay.
want to read it, it's a good read. I mean, like I said, I'm only at like around page 40, 50 or whatever, and I'm like, it's just a lot just in those little pages. And he's only 13 so far. Because, he goes he talks as far as, 9 months old when his dad died, and he said he's 16 now, where I'm at. He's 16. But it was just a lot.
Okay, where she's you're on page 50 and he's 16 already. Okay, so he's 16 so far in the book that she is reading that she can't seem to tell us the name of, written by her nephew who she didn't know anything about the mother and the father. Okay. Hey, Shelly 91928. Good morning. Good morning. Baptize that ass.
Because, there's a lot going
Okay.
on. And I didn't know, well, I knew his dad died in a car accident, but I didn't know he was drugged. He was poisoned at the club. And that's what caused him to flip the car. And then he died.
Hmm.
I didn't know that. I just knew he died in a car accident,
Hmm.
And I went
Okay.
to the funeral. And then they had a helicopter. The world is yours, like Scarface.
Mhm.
This was like
Okay.
1996, right?
Okay. Good morning, Miss Veronica. Somebody help me out. Does this sound right that they would have a helicopter fly that? Wouldn't it be a plane and not a helicopter? I'm just asking. Make It Rain says she doesn't know anything because they're not related. But is it just, this is one of those, is it just me? I could be wrong. But if a message was going to be flying across the sky, wouldn't it be one of those little planes and not a helicopter? I mean, I've just never seen, I've seen signs in the air before, and it's always been a plane. I've never seen a helicopter with a sign going behind them. Never. So if somebody, if I'm like wrong or crazy or whatever, just let me know. I know y'all will. Salty Buzzer said brain worms.
Hey, I was
Okay.
like, Okay. You know, yeah.
Okay. All right. So your week went by pretty fast, I see.
Every week goes by pretty fast. It's my brother's birthday today. His birthday is a week after mine.
Hmm.
My oldest younger brother. You know, they all under me, but this is the one that's a year behind me. And
Okay.
then I got
Okay.
then I got one that's what 30. One is 31, and then another one's 26. He's 30 years behind me.
Oh.
26. 26 is the baby. Yeah.
So how you holding up with all the extra? It should be norm now.
Y'all wrong. Miss Boogie Down said the helicopter is cheaper, and Tex Toy said Mickey Howard flew the helicopter. Make It Rain says it's always been small planes with signs. Casino Lady said Sonya doesn't know the difference between the two. I believe that. Ducky Dexter says she has no idea what the name of this imaginary coloring book is.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy at this point, you know.
Okay.
It's pretty easy at this point. So yeah. Mm.
You're funny. Okay. All right.
So we can't talk about nothing.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I know. Boy, trust me. I already.
You can talk about whatever you want, like you've been doing, Sonya. It's not a, we have no problem with it. As a matter of fact, Sonya, I would rather for y'all to just talk about what y'all used to talk about rather than these big, like outrageous stories that you're telling because we know that they are lies. Justin's mom says the helicopter was throwing Scrabble tiles and they had figured out the message. I live where these planes do advertising, not helicopters. Scrabble tiles, Justin's mom. Shirley's divorce finally said, baby, she just a damn bird brain and is and how you not know the name of the book you don't want us to read the imaginary book. Well, even if she said she put it in the text, she said she put it in the text in bold, but yeah, she's just lying. Bible lady says Sonya lies as much as her edges disappear. Good morning, Sonia's boots.
Already know there's a lot going on out there. Yeah, but I did like I changed the note real fast. I did like Dion with his son playing football last night. They won. That was a good game.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that was a good
Do
game.
he coaches the team?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's I just like how his outcome then came out. That's all. Yeah, to me, I like it.
With the divorce, he ended up getting custody of the kids.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I thought they went to live with him after Pilar. I think that's her name, Pilar. After they divorced, he got the kids.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Did the kids and what? Yeah, but hey, normally, you can't. It's good for a man to raise a boy. And it's really
for a man
showing.
to raise the kids after 12, the girl and the boy. After 12, right. The man needs to raise the boy and the girl. The mama needs to nurture them when they're little and young and coddle and whatever. But once they hit like 10, 12, it needs to be the man.
It's interesting. She doesn't say, oh, I think children should be raised in a family with the parents, both parents in the home. And if they get a divorce, I think that, they should have joint custody so that the mom and the dad can both have influence over their child. Now, to me, in my mind, that's how this conversation goes, because I think it is good if it's a healthy environment. I think children should be raised in an intact home, but if there is divorce or if the parents were never married, I think that they should both co-parent, in a healthy manner. That's you know that's just the way that I see it. She comes up with some kind of dumbass logic about stay with the mother until it's 12 and then they need to go with the father, the boys and the girls. Why? Because here's the thing. If you want to teach your child how to grow and grow into a good man, wouldn't you need to influence that son their whole life and not just when they turn 12? We see how Dion turned out, and that's, Nesto came into his life when he was 13, and we see how he turned out. So the logic in this is just crazy. Hey, Allie B, good morning. Reef and Muffin Mom said lies. Text Toy says she can turn something positive into negative. You are so right. Allie B says they think we are stupid. Mimi said she's loony. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said yes. That makes more sense. What you're saying, we know she's lying. Miss Boogie Down says, yet you met your son at 13. How about it? TD Wills said, child, be quiet. And Sonia's Boots said, this bio is crazy. Aaliyah TV said, meanwhile, her mama left her and she's still mad. Not only is she still mad, apparently she does not know how to be a lady and she has all this masculine energy. So, Miss HLS said, shut up, Sonya. Those kids went back to Pilar at some point. She never has correct facts. Never. Didn't Pilar have some kind of mental thing? I just think it just seems to me like the women in well, first let me say I saw their reality show and I really had issues with some of the things witnessed him do to Pilar that I thought was awful. So I'm not sure he would be the best influence for young men. Kiki in DC said he's talking about the game and she's bringing up divorce. Bible Lady said, at Legacy Moon, I'm having my cup of espresso with a hint of kratom in it, and whoof wee. I thought that was for kratom. I thought that was for um. I thought that was for. Well, anyway, I'm gonna email you back today because I got questions. I got questions. Justin's mom said he got a lot of nerve with his absentee father ass. How about it? 80% CMO said better yet, she didn't say I let my kids live with their father when they became teenagers. And Casino Lady said her voice irritates the absolute hell out of me, yet I'm here for it. And I'm glad you are.
In their ear, you know.
Okay, because
the man's gonna keep her off the pole. Yeah, the man's gonna keep her off the pole, and the man's gonna keep him out of trouble. They're gonna listen more to the man more so. You ever notice that when it's a baby and the mom's trying to tell her to do something and the dad
Okay, LK. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. Have a good day.
walk in and the baby just does it. Like that's the same thing with MJ. When I
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed a super chat. Here it is. It's from Miss Boogie Down. I am so sorry. She says, coming from two ninjas who didn't raise their kids. Rolling eye emoji. How about that? Giving advice on a topic that you can't know anything about. Mimi says her daughter is pole adjacent. Thank you so much, Miss Boogie Down.
tell her to do something, but when I put some bass on it, she do it. When I just say stop that, she'll be like, I'd be like, stop that. She'll. I'm like, oh.
Are you serious, Sonya? Is that what you're telling me? Because
Say sorry.
oh,
Say sorry.
oh. When baby Muhammad was whooping on your behind, you couldn't even get her to say sorry. So what you talking about? 80% CMOS says, is this why she gets swung on by babies? Sanders RN said, we saw that was a lie. And a lady said, most Black people don't have dads in the home, and most turn out okay. I've seen them turn out fine. You know, my niece and nephew were raised by a single mother. You know, their dad was kind of around, but they turned out okay.
I got to put the bass on it. I got you. So I got
Okay. Well, how they folks doing? They cleaning up pretty good?
who?
Are they folks cleaning up pretty good? Are they pulling it together?
No, I saw him yesterday because I dropped her off for a day.
Still ain't pulling it together.
No.
Wow.
No, actually, looking like they're doing it more.
Wow.
You get me? Deteriorating.
Yeah, I understand.
To see it. So yeah, I mean, right at this point, I mean, I'm not doing nothing else, so.
I get you. I get you. I get you. I get you. You'll be blessed.
So
Yeah, I get you.
she good company.
You hear that? She said, I'm not doing anything else, so she good company. If the parents are deteriorating, they have, I think she said it's a total of 6 kids. Um, what is being done for those kids? Who's helping those kids? Mm.
So, how did you enjoy your birthday last week?
My birthday was great.
Who?
I went out. The kids and I went out.
Oh, okay.
We went
Okay,
to
that's good.
MCK, right? Which I went to last year for my birthday, actually.
Okay.
So it was a nice time.
Okay, that's
You know what
good.
I'm saying?
That's good. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good.
I gave them the what do you like, what do you don't like about mom questionnaire. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was behind me. I'm looking at it, I'm seeing orange, and I'm like thinking that's behind me. That's behind.
Who does that? Like who gives their children a questionnaire like that? And the sad part about it is I believe she really did that. I really do. Casino lady says, why does she have this child? She doesn't have common sense. Well, supposedly the mother wanted to give the baby away. And, the daughter talked her out of it. So supposedly the daughter is supposed to have the child. Why Sonya's involved, I don't know. Justin's mom said, my ex didn't even try to be in my son's life. I told my son I can't teach him to be a man, but I can teach him to be a good person. That's right. Sometimes that happens. I mean, sometimes, fathers die and, the mothers have to raise their sons. I mean, it happens. It's been done. They turn out okay. 80% CMOS said the mama got to be on something, letting this trick keep her baby. And Reefy Muff's mom says baby Tyson don't know her pappy or her pappy's family.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to be like, who's behind me with an orange jumper on?
Okay. Okay. That's all right. I understand. I understand. I seen that commercial with Kamala talking about the what you call them people? The men turn into the woman. Yeah. Yeah, the trans talking about they're gonna have their rights to get all the medical they need while they're in jail. While they're in jail, and had them in a bunch of orange uniforms on in jail. I'm like, wow.
Is this what we're thinking about with court?
Huh? What? First of all, I never heard this before. I never heard this before. And why doesn't this man know how to say transgender? Huh? Why doesn't he know? I don't know. Shirley's divorce finally said stripper baby Tyson gonna grow up confused about her family. Miss Boogie Down said I would love to fill out the questionnaire. She sucks. The end. Salty Buzzard said that lunch with the sister wives was disgusting and sad. That baby was happy 1 minute and crying the next while they taunted her the next. It was concerning, like that boy sitting up there just constantly punching. It was disturbing and sad. No, he cannot say orange, Shelly 928. He cannot.
For people trying to eat. This lady was sitting outside my apartment pregnant with a sign trying to get some money, but she worried about men turning into women.
Wait a minute, you said you had a woman outside your apartment?
She was sitting on the curb, like when you from the apartment to the street. And she
What?
had a sign, right. And she was telling me, because I started to ask her, and she was saying how she was pregnant, black girl, and that she was having complications during her, with her pregnancy. And I was like, well, can you carry the full term? And she was like, yeah. She was just soliciting for money or whatever. I only got halfway because it was a long sign. She had a lot going on, and I could hear it a little bit. I mean, I was reading it a little bit. And
I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
What pregnant woman, I don't care if she's homeless, stands outside an apartment complex with a long sign, so long that you couldn't read exactly everything that it said. Where? And I ask of you, or I ask you, Did you give her any money? Did you offer her a meal, a sandwich, anything? You just stood out there and talked to her, and the best you could do was ask her, could she carry the baby full term? Come on. Sanders RN Casino Lady said lie. Sanders RN said Kamala don't know that woman. She sure don't. She sure don't. Um Shirley's divorce finally said the same way. He didn't know how to say pro bono and say promo. Good morning, One Pepsi. How are you? Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says that means Nesto should be able to get prescription glasses, dialysis, and castrated since the transgenders get medical benefits in jail. First of all, I mean, I'm curious. I kind of think I sort of know the answer to this, but I thought like all inmates got medical treatment in jail. I thought that was the one thing they had. And as a matter of fact, I worked for a program where when they got out, we went to the jail and helped them fill out Medicaid applications so that when they got out, they would have medical insurance. Good morning, AK's POV. How are you doing? A lady says, my dad died when I was a baby and I'm good. I just hate the narrative that black men put out there to scare women from putting their best bum ass out when they act a fool. I agree.
That area
Good morning, Rainbow.
you at, they allow you to do that. Because they usually police pull up on you in a minute and throw you in the back
You
seat.
know what? Because she
Wait, Salt and Pepper Tresses says, was that sign 500 pages long like the imaginary book? Good question.
was on, she wasn't on the street. She was on the property. So unless the property call and say it's a problem, they're not going to do anything because it's private property. So,
Okay.
you know, but yeah, that is true. That was the only time I've ever seen nobody out this way doing that.
Because you ain't going to see it out there. Because guess what? That's what they call it, gentrification. Where they pick you up and throw you in the backseat of the police car and take you to jail, or they'll relocate you somewhere where nobody can't see you. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that. And
Lord have mercy. And the worst part is she doesn't correct him. Regentrification is not throwing someone in a police car and making them disappear. My Lord. Jet Black Straight, have you ever? Aaliyah TV said that's the definition. Laughing my ass off. Hey, Peekaboo. You said they have good dental care too? Mm-hmm. You mean to tell me inmates have dental care and I'm out here passing the hat around trying to get medically necessary dental work done? Okay, all right. Salty Buzzard said they so stupid. Ali B says he works hard to stay stupid. But it's the fact that she sits there and doesn't correct him. Would you say Justin's mom, huh?
a few more minutes, just a few more minutes, you're going to see a lot of that. Yeah. Because, they got all that big soccer stuff coming to Atlanta. They're trying to clean them streets up like the Olympics. Yeah, that's what they did with the Olympics. They do that with every city when they're finna really step their game up.
When they have cameras out, they got to clean it up, make it look like the mayor doing his job.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
California, San Francisco did that when China came, and he cleaned it up, moved all the homeless people out the way, and then when China was driving through. But he's dumb for that because you can go online and see how it really is because people do drive and they video it all the time. So you can see how third world this country actually looks.
But but guess what? But it is, but people get a more vision when they see it. When they see it with their own eyes, then they can connect with it. But sometimes just saying,
because they feel like it's just TV.
Yeah, just TV. They just like, oh well, okay, is that real? Then they get there and they don't see it. But if they see it when it's real, they got a better connection to it. Their heart start, collecting with it. What's going on? Is this real? It's really having the fridge, like you're saying with the young lady out there. Well,
I don't know. She worried about the wrong shit. I mean, the thing of it is this country got so many problems. Being gay and gay rights and all that stuff should be after black people because we've been struggling and going through it. But they push them ahead of us, like always. Like these black people really think this country will never do anything for black people. That's just what it is.
Salt and Pepper Tresses says when China was driving through I Revive says she always putting her loose lips on someone doing a job, and she's never held a job in her life. Not a legit one, rather. Um, ain't no fun when the rabbit got a gun. Um, what'd you say? A, what? A fish a charge. A fish a charge. Kiki in DC says, since when is Sonya black? So, okay. Celebrity Juicer said what? Yeah, look, y'all, I don't know. I don't know, Celebrity Juicer. I don't know. Justin's mom said he said that was his whole chest too. Bad. It didn't make any sense. Too bad it didn't make any sense. Miss Butterfly said more lies about the homeless. But I have a question. How are Bible lady? I don't want to put you on the spot. How is the LGBTQ's rights being put before the rights of Black people? If you have the answer, please let me know. The Celebrity Juicer says Black people like Sonya always blaming the government for not uplifting them. Right, she should be uplifting herself. Uplifting herself, but no, 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 no. Miss Butterfly says more lies about the homeless. Yeah, more lies about the homeless. I don't know why these people like to lie about the I don't know, maybe they think it's appealing that they have empathy for the homeless, which I think is a natural thing to have empathy for the homeless, but it's like for them, it's like a badge of honor. Oh, I feel bad for the homeless, just crazy.
They don't think of us as human. They like fuck us all. They'll never, ever, ever do anything for us. They'll put it out there, but when it comes to signing and actually doing it, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're going to keep treating us like shit. Look where you at. You know what I'm saying? Black sheriff, black this, black that. You know what I'm saying? But who's in jail? More black police, but who they still keep going and screwing over? The black person. Yep. And they're trying to really depopulate us, which our numbers is going to go down. They keep pushing abortion. They keep putting guns in the hood, drugs in the hood, liquor stores in the hood. Keep not giving us.
Here's the thing about drugs. Yes, they are in the hood, but here's the thing about drugs and liquor stores. You have to not go. And it's unfortunate because sometimes when times are low, people do end up running to substances, and people have addictions for there's various reasons why someone may be addicted to something, but that's not the answer. And the fact that there's a black sheriff, a black DA, a black this and a black there, and he's sitting his black ass in jail, that has nothing to do with it. He has committed crimes. Now they say innocent until proven guilty, so we'll just say he allegedly committed some crimes, but that's why his black ass is there. One Pepsi said, I wonder when Sonya listens to herself, does she fight the air and get high? Hey, let's talk about it all. Said, leave, Sonya. Miss HLS says, government assistance, Abby. Please shut up. Not government assistance, Abby, Miss HLS. One Pepsi said, I wonder when Sonya listens to her. Oh, I read that, didn't I? I meant to read. Shirley's divorce finally said, so they're supposed to single out the black people and do what Sonya what wants. Is it that you want them to do? What is it that you want them to do for black people, Bird Brain? So, okay, let's start again. Shirley's divorce finally says, so they're supposed to single out the black people and do what? Sonya, what is it that you want them to do for black people, Bird Brain? Yes, I got it. The Celebrity Juicer says our community must stick together and uplift ourselves. Amen. Ever wonder why every 7-Eleven franchise is owned by certain immigrants? They work together as a community. They work together. They live together. So do when they come over here and open up these nail salons and these Chinese restaurants, that's what they do. They all sleep in one apartment, everything. They stick together. Um, hey, EK says, I live in Atlanta. Sonya is lying about homeless in Smyrna. The police is not having it. Reef and Musk Mom says, you're going to the moon, Nesto. Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Jet Black Straight said, right, the audacity, all the government trash, talking while collecting government checks. Okay. Miss Boogie Down says she's black again. I'm in confusement. And ain't he scamming black folks specifically? Yes. Hey, Pen Pal 50, good morning. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said drugs are everywhere, stupid girl. So black government is the reason for everything, isn't it? Two stupid dogs, that's them. See how she feels when Trump takes that SSD check of hers. And you're right. Good morning, Miss CLC. Drugs are everywhere. They're in every community, everywhere. It's not just a problem in the black community. It's a problem in every community. Hey, Stacy, that first twin. Um, one thing like the celebrity juicer was saying that immigrants they come over and when they open 7-Elevens and stuff like that. I um dated someone who was from India, and he had a store, and he had like he had the store downstairs and a beautiful apartment upstairs. It had a couple of bedrooms, and it was him, his nephew's wife, his uncle. They all stayed in that apartment, and they all worked in the store. That's something that they do, and they do it all together. So they do. That's something we need to do. We need to stick together and uplift ourselves. um hey, let's talk about it all. Said yet Nesto scams all the black people in his life. Yes, this man can't even take the time to make sure he's divorced. Miss Boogie Down says, EK, I'm in Powder Springs. Hey, neighbor. Stacy, that first twin said, I pass at least 4 liquor stores daily, regardless where they are. Just stay your ass out of them. Um, AK's POV, you said you dated this man. By this man, I met an Indian man, not this man here on the screen. Is that what you're saying? The celebrity juicer says they also work 100 hours a week. Yeah, they do. And I'll tell you the reason, the reason why I broke up with him is because he was going to another state to open up another. They were like doing a whole nother store, building a whole nother, like a house attached to it. And I didn't want to go. I mean, I had a job and a career and working in a family business. I mean, that just wasn't what I wanted to do. So that's why we broke up. But AK's POV said the Indian man with all his family in the home. Did you meet him in the store? Yeah, I did. I did. He picked me. Yes, he approached me, and yeah, he approached me. The store was down the street from my job, and he wanted my number, and I don't know. I just gave it to him, thinking he would never call. And as soon as I took the 5-minute drive and got back to work and sat down and got ready to eat my snack, he called me on the phone. And he was, I mean, it was a good relationship, I'll say that. But anyway, the celebrity juicer said a great documentary called The Donut King lays the blueprint for community solidarity, no gangs or pow pow involved. Oh wow. And let me read One Pepsi's comment. One Pepsi says, I believe Nesto was going to scam that inmate that Lamont made the call for, but Nesto found out he had no money. He had to move on. Yeah.
Giving us shitty education. So you don't educate us, so we don't qualify for no jobs. So that pushes us out to go commit crimes because we got to eat. So because we're uneducated, we got to go out there and commit crimes just to put money in our pockets, to put food on the table, or we're, like, it's fucking crazy. And it's by design. It's all by design. They're sitting there giving us a shitty education on purpose when the whole county, Atlanta school system is Atlanta school systems. So why isn't North Atlanta the same education as a high school in the hood? It's both Atlanta schools.
Okay, I don't live in Atlanta. Will someone in Atlanta tell me if this is true? Are there a difference in the schools based on where? Now, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I have noticed that there are, you know, sometimes the textbooks and stuff like that be older in some of the schools in the hood and stuff like that. But I would like to know, is that true in Atlanta? And Aaliyah TV, believe it or not, he did not want to be a citizen, which was another problem because something about people who these illegal immigrants and stuff, when they do open businesses and stuff, it's something about them not having to pay taxes if they kind of like go back home for a certain amount of months and then come back. And that was another problem. I wasn't interested in that either. Kiki in DC said she barely graduated from high school. Petty Patty said, "Girl, hush." Queen Black said, "When the tax credits expire, they put it in another family member's name and start a new tax credit again." He would go, he would leave, and then he'd come back. It had something to do with tax credit. I do know that much. So he wasn't even interested in being a citizen. Miss Mad About Music, good morning. She says, "I just realized you were live. I was on the replay from last night." Oh, well, I am glad you came by here. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, "I'm sorry at Legacy Moon, but I'd be homeless and broke if Sonya was my family member and I had to live with her to pull together resources. I'd rather be pissed off than shit it on." No 54 said, "Ma'am, who are we? Again, you are white." Damn. Hey, Chick-fil-A gal, how are you doing? Peekaboo said, "I'm so sick of her and those press on nails. One size does not fit all."
Mm-hmm.
So why are y'all teaching these kids to be stupid, but North Atlanta got a good education? I don't get it. You know,
Mm.
they pay higher taxes, so what? It's still education. Education helps the whole country because it takes the crime down. If everybody is highly educated, who's committing crime?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Nobody's committing a crime because everybody's educated. So they're going to get a job and work or start a business because they're educated. But if you got a third of the country dumb, what are they going to do? They're going to hustle because I can't do shit else. I don't qualify for nothing. I don't speak proper English. You know what I'm saying? So I was watching those boys talk on the stand, and I'm like, why do they still sound like that? And they just got out of school maybe 10 years ago.
Girl, this man right here does not speak proper English, and you don't even correct. The nerve. The nerve. Hey, let's talk about it. All it says is just as many Caucasians, homeless people, and not more. You know what? Look on if you look on the internet and stuff, what's that drug that may I forget what the drug is called that kind of makes you stand there. It's not heroin or meth. It's that one of those new drugs where like if you take it, you're like kind of like standing there frozen. Like I've seen some stuff. And most of those people I see on that are white. Jet Black Straight, you got your popcorn out, waiting to hear my Bollywood scammer story. EK says, I'm for community living. The issue that I have experienced with allowing people to live with me temporarily, they want to run the house. Their name isn't on. I'm not I'm not made to feel uncomfortable in my own place. And I agree with you. I agree with you, and that does happen. Um, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, sometimes I will say some black mothers or some, black women get that takeover spirit. I ain't gonna lie, it does happen. Miss Boogie Down says yes about the schools. That's everywhere in the country. Nicer neighborhoods have better schools. Girl, bye. Yeah, because who pays what taxes, and that's how it works.
So why are they sounding like guys did in the 40s where there was literally no education?
Wait, Tony's. Hello, Tony. Tony says, "So Nesto and Sonya were taught to be stupid?" I don't think you can teach anyone to be that stupid. Mm-mm. No, it's not fentanyl. Justin's mom says fentanyl and trank. Are you talking about horse tranquil? No, not horse tranquilizers. Mm-mm. But Chick-fil-A gal says horse tranquilizer drugs. Zombies. Yes, they call them zombies. Thank you, zombies. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Justin's mom, Kensington, Philadelphia. You could look at some of that footage. Yes.
Education for black people. Why do they still sound like that? That's crazy. It's deliberate, and you got black people here on the board of education. They don't give a fuck. Because Atlanta been black ran for how long? 20, 30 years? Predominantly black government. They don't give a fuck because they gonna push them.
I'm sorry, but the school system is not the school system is responsible for teaching the children. But as a parent, you have to be involved. If you see your child is not you have to go to parent teacher conferences. If your child is not performing on the correct level, and you know this by interacting with them, helping with homework, then you need to be involved and get that situated, okay? The celebrity juicer says immigrants seem fine with 4 generations in a home. The elder male usually delegates. Hello, Sheila M. Shishi and Penny Proud. B. Ann says, true, they stick together. Sanders RN says, nicer neighborhoods typically have parents or families that value education as a whole versus lower income areas where education may not be pushed as heavily versus other areas such as sports. You are right. You are right. And I will say on that, like the guy I was dating, he actually, it was like his uncle, then him who like, made decisions and stuff. It worked. I mean, it worked for them.
Right in jail. It's just a cycle. Dumb them down, send them to jail. Dumb them down, send them to jail. Let's keep voting for Democrats because that's where it's at. We like how they do it. That's the Democrat way.
Hey, okay.
Look at the blue cities. If you look at every blue city, it's the same thing. In every blue city, every Democrat city, the black folks is doing very bad, very bad. But y'all keep, just pushing the blue button.
Okay, well,
it's going to change.
Maybe they don't feel like that. Maybe they don't feel like they're doing bad. You ever thought about that? I'm just saying now, maybe they don't think they're doing bad.
Okay, so the ones that's content with their lifestyle of collecting welfare, living in the projects, stealing and robbing, and they might not feel any different or not want anything. But you got a lot of people that see things and want to do better and be better, but they don't know no better because Mama said vote blue, and that's what they do.
Okay, so what about the ones that what about the ones who in college and all that? What about them?
I cannot remember one time where my parent told me what to vote. Never. I don't think we've ever even had the conversation. Not with my mother, not with my father. I mean, in fact, I know my mother was a Democrat. To be honest with you, I don't know if my father was a Democrat or not. I think he was, but I don't even know. Rossi said, I'm not doing bad. AK's POV said she is a confident liar. She's collecting government money. Ducky Dexter said, I'd really like to depopulate your voice, Sonya. Chick-fil-A gal said, Sonya will make an insane person sane with all the darn babbling. Oh gosh, will she? A lady says schools are funded by the home taxes in the area all over the country. Good morning, the Duchess. Nola 54 says, I'm at every parent's night parent teacher conference at my kids' school. The staff know me by my name, by my face. Even the school resource officers know me by my face. Yes, you have to get involved. A lady says Project Homes will have project education.
Vote. Most business owners vote red. That's just with most. Got this many that just go, they don't really pay attention to politics, and they just vote what they know, which is, this is what, I've always done. And so they just vote like that. But people that actually pay attention and listen and look at how life was 2016 to 2020. Wasn't no problem other than CNN and them kept on the news trying to scare the shit out of us, talking about, oh, it's going to be a dictatorship. Trump about to do this. Trump about to, you know what I'm saying? That was the only thing that was wrong.
Good morning, Coco.
Was the news.
I am Coco.
In our ear feeding us the bullshit, and that nothing ever came to light. Everything that they said was not true. None of that came to light.
No, they're saying that now. They're saying that now. They're saying the same thing right now.
Because people listen and pay attention a lot of that shit. And he's not the one with dictatorship. It's the Democrats. That's what's trying to ease that shit into us. All of that stuff that's coming is them. If you go, they play all his old videos from the 80s to the 90s when he talk about the country and how the country should be. It's free. That's how he talks. Free. For the people, free. Educate the people. Let the people keep the money. Let them keep the taxes. Don't keep overtaxing the people. Let the little people, you know what I'm saying, come up.
Sonya, did you, while you were looking at all his old articles and footage, did you look at the footage where he called the Central Park 5 a bunch of animals? Said they should be put to death. Did you read all that stuff? And then did you read, Sonya, or see the footage where they were exonerated? You know, they've been exonerated through the actual person confessing and DNA, and Trump is still bad mouthing them to the point where they are now suing him. Sonya, did you see that footage? I just want to know.
That's how he talks. He don't talk like the Democrats, but they talk so bad about him, just like you and me. Same thing. They talk so bad about us every day, all day long. People in their mind just running with it like, she ain't shit, he ain't shit, she ain't shit, he ain't shit.
Well,
oh, because they've been saying it on YouTube for fucking 2 years, nonstop. So what are they believing?
I'm believing what I hear you two ain't shit people saying. That's what I'm believing.
You got a handful of people that'll sit there and actually put 2 and 2 together and be like, what? How does it even make sense? You know, and then I got a couple people that'll you know, chime in and reach out and say, I'm so sorry. I just got caught up and I was listening. And then I finally thought about it and I realized, you know, I was wrong, listening to them, listening to the bloggers and how mean they were and all the stuff they were saying and And I'm like, same thing with Trump.
Girl, bye.
Talk shit. People just believe it because it's the news. And not a lot of people understand that the news, anything that's the media, like I tell you, cannot believe it. Cannot believe it unless it's a video of it, a live video, because they edit every fucking thing. They edited all his speeches and took out words and moved them and stuff. They did all of that shit. Because even I heard some stuff. Because I used to hate him. I used to hate him when he was in office. Because I used to watch CNN.
It's a strong word now, so don't say that now.
Listen,
okay.
Hey, Peppermint Patty. So, y'all, when did this happen? When did they go and edit his speeches? You know, I know it's a lot of AI going on out there, but somebody please tell me when they took an actual speech that Trump made in office and now you know where re-editing and stuff happens, Sonya, when you watch it on things like YouTube instead of watching it when it actually airs on CNN, Fox, you know, ABC, NBC, take your pick. Kayla K says she's comparing her and Nesto to Trump. Okay. The celebrity juicer says edit speeches. Yes, I know. EK says if Sonya was concerned and wanted real info, she'd ask a teacher what is going on. She ain't doing ish. This is the same person who did not know her son flunked out of college until the college just so happened to call the house and she answered the phone. This is the same person. But now he's flunked out of college. She made him go to plumbing school so he can plumb. He was, you know, all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's a bartender. And now in June, he will be graduating with his master's degree in creative writing. How will that work? I don't know.
Hate the man because I used to watch CNN with my grandmother and sit there and believe everything they were saying. I just sat there and was like, damn, that's fucked up. Damn, for real. Oh, that's for real. COVID woke me up.
I appreciate my clean white visitation.
I love you.
Wait, how did COVID wake her up? COVID came in while Trump was president. So how did that wake her up? Because if it is a conspiracy for them to try to depopulate, that happened on Trump's watch. So wouldn't that be his fault? Just asking. This Mad About Music says neither one of them fools have ever voted. I know she hasn't.
2, 3, 1.
Y'all, this is the visit where V was talking about her having two ponytails, and she had asked, she was like, "What kind of shit was that?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I remember Native talking about her hair, but since I was on my phone that day, I did not see this. And after I pulled it up like on a big screen where I could see it, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, why is she wearing two ponytails? That is weird." Ducky Dexter said, "Girl, stop. Your grandmother wasn't around during COVID or and Trump." Yeah, I thought she was deceased. See, I was gonna let that one go, but I thought she was deceased too. Petty said, Myrtle Urkel. Chick-fil-A gal says nothing. Wake Sonya up but a phone call from Nesto. Hey, Nola Brown. Good morning. Good morning. I Revive said COVID sent a lot of people down the conspiracy pipeline. I know it. I know it did. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, Sonya, we definitely cannot believe you when your mouth is articulating words and sounds like all lies.
How are you today?
Like shit.
I can't. What'd you say?
I said I feel like shit. I'm under the weather. Can you hear?
Let me get you straight now. Go ahead. What'd you say now?
Under the weather today.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Came out.
Okay, well, I sure appreciate it. Thanks so very much.
Oh, wow. Chick-fil-A. That is Harley. That is Harley Quinn's hairstyle. So y'all think she watched Harley Quinn and copied this hairstyle? Is that what y'all think? Hey, coffee is brewing. Ducky Dexter said, Lord Jesus, what in the name of Noah is going on with that hair? Yes, giving us Harley Quinn vibes. If y'all don't know, let me find Harley Quinn. Where a quick one Pepsi said, my mother nor my grandmother told me to vote Democrat. Sonya can't comment on what college students do. She sure cannot.
You gotta trim down.
My what? Yeah, it's gone. Yeah. So you had to get some clippers. Yep.
Okay, look at you. Look at all young now.
Yeah. Trying to hold on.
You know? Fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
Nice looking though. I hear what you're doing.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I saw you in person, 2 weeks ago, so that's what I
Okay, all right. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay, well, I sure appreciate you coming on your I'm gonna say undelightful day. Yeah.
Is it a delightful day? It's all right. There's something going on around here. It was a long line of traffic. I don't know what's over here. Oh, you know what? Is there a concert stadium over here? There's a lot of black people in line.
Yes, it is.
It's like a concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been it. Might be some outdoor concerts going on.
Yeah.
I really listened to the radio, but it was a long line of traffic both ways. And then it was a TV camera on the corner, like, a film crew. Then I was looking in the car to see, okay, it was more black people I saw than any other race. So I'm like, must be a concert. It wasn't a funeral. It was too long of a line for a funeral.
Okay. You take the baby back where she need to go?
Yeah, my granddaughter's babysitting.
Okay.
Had to drive it and then drive back. And I got to go to the grocery store, So I was running around yesterday. I got to write you some things like on paper. Some things I just, it ain't for public information. So I'm going to just put some stuff on some paper. And I'll probably give it to you.
Okay. So it must be
Nothing bad.
Just some daily.
Nothing bad. Just, none of nobody's business type shit,
Yeah, it's a lot going on. What'd you say?
That's just an interesting thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, then. That's good. That's a wonderful,
I figure
wonderful
like
then.
once a week I need to put something on paper and send it to you that way because most of the stuff is just hey, hi, bye, hi, you know.
It doesn't matter because guess what? We are going to find out about it some way, shape, or form. Miss Mad About Music said, what the hell is he really thinking when he's looking at this trick? Well, I don't know. I don't know. But let me see. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Because you are so right. Is it this one? Is this one? No, yeah, okay. All right. So here is her hairdo. Now, instead of having bangs, because she doesn't have any, this is what, she has the lackless edges. So she has the difference between her and Harley Quinn, hey B Williams, is that she has, I guess, somehow gelled hers down, and this is what Harley Quinn's look like. But thank you, that she is definitely giving Harley Quinn vibes. Yes, she is. So I just wanted to show y'all that because I did that did seem like the best likeness. Okay. So let's get back into this visit. Let me share that. Okay.
Because we can't really talk. So I feel like once a week I can just give you like a, and send it away where you
I
get it.
understand. I get you. I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
You're looking a little gloomy today.
It is, right?
I'm talking about you looking gloomy. Like,
I
you
put no
just,
makeup on. You see my hair.
yeah, I can
I
tell.
washed it today. And I was just like, because I need a haircut.
Hey, Philly girl, Nunu. Okay, she's got. In other words, she says she needs a haircut. In other words, she's going to take that track out. Miss Boogie Down says Sonya would die if we weren't in their bushes. YouTube gives her purpose and justifies her pathetic, miserable life, and that's a fact. This is what I don't understand. Why is she sitting up talking about, we can't talk about nothing? And yet, the one thing that you had was being able to have those tablet visits that we weren't aware of, right? So you tell Sylvia about them and let her play them on her channel, and then you full go on her channel and do commentary on it. So she gets 2 full days of using you, and you let her do it. So the celebrity juicer says haircut equals weave removal. Philly girl Nunu says, I feel like she's trying to prank us so we can talk about her. I Revive says she's talking about sending letters. Yes, and I hope Will Wooten is listening.
So
Oh, okay.
it's just straight.
But I will say this right here to you now. I'm going to keep 1,000 with you. As a woman talking, there's some things that you have spoken on, even on this here box right, these visitation box. You have spoken on some things. Now I'm just gonna say that, and they have manifested itself, and it was true. As a woman speaking, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say like, as a woman speaking, yeah, yeah.
What?
It's just amazing. Time.
You need to write me and let me know something about how you feel like court went this week because I was thinking about something, and I'm gonna write you what I was thinking because it's going back to what your first attorney said way back. You know what I'm saying, when they just kept refusing a bond on the little stupid stuff, and it was just like, why? You know what I'm saying, and that's all that they had, but there's no bond. And it was, alleged this little thing.
Right, AK's POV. Woman speaking from this here talking box. It does not get in any more plantation than this.
So, and how he was just saying it's something deeper than what it was.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Then perhaps he should have kept that attorney.
Okay. Okay. No, I understand. Trust me. I understand. Understand. Trust me. I understand.
what conversations you was having with him in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The first one.
No, I
The very
understand.
first. Yeah, not Krail, sorry ass.
No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Krail. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. What the
Okay.
fuck?
Well, we're not gonna talk about them folks. We're gonna let them folks go where they gonna go. You know, because some people know them folks now, so we're not gonna be talking about nobody right now. How about that? We're not gonna do all that. I understand you free, I ain't free, so I can't say but so much right now. So
You ain't gotta say nothing.
yeah. So I'm just letting you know.
It just
Okay. But I understand. I understand what's going on in life. I understand what's going on in life. Yeah. Yep.
that's okay. That's another thing for a Yelp review. We ain't gonna worry about it.
Keep on with them Yelp reviews on these attorneys and stuff. Keep on. Good morning. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. How are you doing? And hello, D Dub from the bushes. EK says every time I see Sonya's hairstyles, I think that about the little girls telling their mom she didn't like her hair and to fix it. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun says, did she realize that Tomas should have been with his father because she is going to mess him up if he doesn't run? Her mom left them with their dad around that age. Oh my, did I say that? Yes, you did. You most certainly did. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, I would rather. Oh, wow. She says, I just would not be able to deal with my insults, and I'm just one person. I would have left the YouTube streets and never returned, but Sonya prefers hurtful insults rather than peace of mind. Now, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. She said, I just would not be able to deal with my insults. That was cute. The celebrity juicer said Yelp review. She's got a big mouth. Yeah, she that's what she does on these attorneys is write reviews. A lady says he tried to give her a compliment and she just blew him off because I don't think she knows that they are compliment. She can only accept the abuse and not the compliment. My Tai said, "Why would she do this to her?" I don't know.
So they said I was reading, since we can only talk about current events and you know stuff like that. So I was reading. They repeat it.
Salt Pepper Tressa said, as a woman, speaking on this here visitation box have manifested. What's that, Nesto? You still in jail? He's in jail and she has a subpoena. What has manifested? Now, this visit was on the 29th of September in 2024.
That's just how I feel about it. I guess they showed this Tesla from the hurricanes. We gotta talk about stupid stuff. This Tesla in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it got wet or whatever, and it caught fire and burnt up the whole garage.
Oh, because the water and all that got to it.
But you can ride, and what's so weird is you can ride a Tesla through a puddle. So I'm trying to figure out how did that spark a fire?
Puddle. You ain't talking about a whole water thing.
No,
one of my favorite subjects in school was science. Now, I'm not going to say I'm a scientist, but I used to love to do like the little experiments and stuff like that. I love dissecting a pig and a frog. I'm not aware of how water, hey, minding business, how does water cause a fire? Yes, the celebrity juicer, in case you thought that something was going on with your ears, she said the Tesla got wet and caught fire. Okay? Okay, B. Williams, you hear that? Somebody please explain to me how that happens. Now, I don't have a Tesla. I've heard some things about them, but somebody please explain to me how water catches fire. I've only seen that in like fantasy type movies, or what do they call it? um, um, those dysphoria movie. I just never seen that before. Chick-fil-A Girl says water can put out fire. Yes, I know that. But I just want someone who has a scientific mind to explain to me how water started a fire. Kayla K says reading for her just means scrolling on Facebook, clicking random posts, random links.
Hey,
Some
so remember
flood
when I
now.
was in, remember before you got locked up, remember how bad the weather was when I lived in Florida and we had that real bad rain and all the streets flooded up and it was like the worst rain in 90 years, right? It was like 20, 30 inches or something. It was like a record amount of rain that just poured down in 2 days, right? I was riding my little car through that shit.
Yeah, but you was running, you was riding, just sitting, you know.
You think
But
it's a difference when it's off and sitting from just driving?
Well, first of all, it could have the night I went to charge it. They probably had that. Some people put them things on the charge in their house, on the wall in the garage. They got those things.
Plugged up.
Yeah, so it probably caught fire like that. Water probably got.
No, it started underneath. You see the bottom of it catch fire first, and then it went up because the battery's on the bottom.
Yeah, but sometimes.
You know what? And he's trying to make it make sense, and she is still, oh, no, no, no. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Says, so I guess you can't drive a Tesla when it's raining. She is clueless. Hey, let's talk about it. All said, did it hit electrical wires? It was parked in the garage, so it didn't hit anything. Y'all are asking about electrical wires. Listen here. She said it was raining. It was all that rain, and the Tesla got wet and it caught fire from the rain, the water. Come on, y'all, follow along.
And it'll heat up on the bottom because of the battery, because electricity. It's just like sometimes the batteries there at night when it get too hot.
Mm-hmm.
See, so it probably been sitting there and got close to that water, that pan, and it just ignited some kind of way. I'm not sure. I'm just really just not sure. I'm just talking,
Again, right. Just talking stupid shit. We can't talk. So
No,
we can
I'm
only
just
sit here and
talking.
speculate some crap like.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Miss Veronica, I don't remember if I spoke to you, but Miss Veronica says she sounds as stupid as the subject she is talking about. EK says, can't businesses sue a person for the same person posting defamatory comments that financially damage the business, especially when it's not true? Okay, yes, they can. And she's talking about suing all of us. So hey, B. Williams said, I bet it was an electrical fire. It probably was, if what she's even saying is true. It probably was. I just received a Cash App about 5 minutes ago, and I want to say thank you so much. I don't like to call names out, because I don't know if people want their names called out there, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Pen Pal 50 said, that don't make no sense to me. Penny Proud said it was charging in the garage. I don't know. B. Williams says that don't make no sense. I don't know. Always loving life 804. How are you doing? And welcome. Philly girl Nunu says she said they are talking about stupid stuff on purpose. Yeah, but I mean, make it interesting and make it truthful, make it realistic. A lady said the batteries in a Tesla have caught fire, but it has nothing to do with rain or water. I will buy that the batteries caught fire. But she said the water caused the fire.
Right. It could have been plugged in though. It could have been plugged in. That could have been a difference. That could have been a difference because, like I said, I rode through the puddles, in Florida, and I didn't have any problem. My car never cut off. Everybody was parked cut off, and I'm sitting here like, oh my god, I had to go home, so I had to go through it, and my car never cut off. It made it right to the house.
Well, I seen your boy Trump sitting up there in the football arena yesterday at the football game at the Alabama and Georgia.
And he's, he's not going to cooperate.
Yeah,
bullshit.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying, think about something. I'm listening to you. but my wheels are spinning at the same time.
So I saw yesterday, last night, this F-150, brand new F-150. They changed them, right? I think I sent you a picture of them, right? It's a very nice, the latest model, 4-door, nice, sitting in the driveway, and it just had the camera on it, and just sitting, sitting. And then you see the alarm go off, right? No one goes by it, and the alarm goes off because you can see the lights flashing on the camera, right? So the alarm just went off somehow. Something just triggered the alarm. So you see a guy come outside, and he goes up to the truck, and he opens the back door, and he looks inside, and some smoke was coming out, right? So he left the door open and went back in the house. I guess he went to try to call the fire department. That truck burnt completely up within like 10 minutes. The whole cab of it, the engine was fine because they had got, popped the engine on it and it looked fine. But for the whole cab.
Shay, you could have kept on fast forwarding through this. You really could have. Hello, good morning, Chica. She says, what in the hell is that hairdo? Hello, Faith, Family, and Fashion. Good morning to you, and good morning. Listen to me. How are all of you doing? The Celebrity Juicer said 4-door F-150. We can't believe anything that she says. I mean, we really can't.
All the way to the back, to the pickup part, the bed.
So what made it burn up?
I'm thinking it's something around, how between the heating, cooling, the vents right there. I think right around there, probably something right there kind of triggered it, because you're not going to see that when you open it, because it's going to be in the back of the motor.
Was it running? Was it running, or was it just sitting there?
No, it was just sitting there. It was just sitting there. That motherfucker, the alarm went off. It triggered the alarm, and then he went out there like, why is my alarm going off? And I don't know if he smelled it or whatever, but he opened that back door, and then that's when you saw smoke. And then like 5 minutes later, that shit was engulfed. It was just toast. Pretty truck. I was like, damn. You could tell it was just like stupid new, like just.
Well, they're saying that cause I saw on the news. They're saying I'm just talking about what I saw on the news, because I don't know nothing. I'm just listening. But they say they're trying to get rid of all the gas vehicles and all that right now. We're talking about the new lady. Not gonna call her name. The new lady trying to get them folks to get rid of all them cars that got gas burners.
They can't control you when it's gas. I mean, they can control you because they can shut the gas off. They can do that. They can stop the pumps and only divvy out. And there's a way they can freeze everything, because they can give everybody gas cards and say you can only $20 a week drive. That's it. And they can shut them down. They can take charge and take control over all the gas stations.
What the hell's going on here?
EVs because they feel like the new EVs, they can just hit a switch and they all shut down. Because the manufacturers are in bed with the government as well. So they put a little device in there that we may or may not know about. Just like our phone that eavesdrops and listens and, to everything you say, even when they're not in use, they're just sitting there, just listening to you.
Girl, yeah, we know. That's why Nesto put them in the freezer. We know. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says she really needs to get off those satire pages for her info. Hey, Skater 75, how are you? Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see that or know who that is on my Ty's new avatar. Check that out. What's that chick's name? Vera? Is that Vera from In Living Color? Was that her name? Oh my gosh. Skater 75 said 2 diamonds in gym. Chick-fil-A gal says it's on the news. Nesto, they already said the lady's name, so you can say it, dum-dum. So Shirley's divorce finally said, did she say alarm instead of alarm? I don't know. I kind of tuned her out. A lady said she's not going to say anything about all those federal workers losing their jobs. Thanks to who, I bet. Well, since this was the 29th of September, that actually hasn't happened yet. But I bet you she will have some kind of something that makes it okay that folks is losing their jobs. The Celebrity Juicer said, I saw Whoopi Goldberg on Broadway in the 80s. She would mock women like Sonya. Absolutely hilarious. Zoom in on the hairdo. Zoom in on the hairdo and tell me what you see. I don't know. I don't think you can zoom. I don't know how to do that. Let me see. What does this do? What does this do? Well, it made it bigger for me, but I don't know if it will make it bigger for you. Um, but there's her picture. Nope, it didn't do a darn thing for y'all. But it did something for me. Exit full screen. Okay. There we go. B. Williams said the government workers can go pick fruit. Yeah, she said, yeah, see that? See that? Ebony. Hey, Ebony. Ebony says, what a treat. Yes, Legacy Moon is on in the daylight. Kayla K says, she's so slow. Gas cars are just bad for the environment. It's about reducing pollution. No, she's not smart enough to know that much.
Same thing, it's all about control. That's all it is. When it comes down to it, everything's a control thing.
Her name was Helga and not Vera. I thought it was Vera. Major's wife said, oh yay, good morning. Good morning, Major's wife. We here. We outside today.
And I don't even get that. But it's like the mad scientist in the movie. You know how they do the evil scientist, and he's just got this plan and he's trying to carry it out, and it's kind of weird to the normal person, and everybody else is like, why would you want to do that? Y'all, because these people that run the country or run most of everything, they can go get an island somewhere and go sit on an island. For real.
That ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't gonna do nothing. What is that?
They can get a fucking island where all of them and they little, kicking it cool people sit on.
Yes. AK's POV. Vera DeMilo was Jim Carrey's character. Yes. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, Sonya, the truth is you are in bed with the government, Senate, President, Vice President, and all of your neighbors and convict transgenders.
And they could just chill. And they don't have to worry about the rest. They could put a mall there. They could put a McDonald's, whatever it is, Mr. Child, whatever they can put it on this island.
Okay.
Or they just shut a state down. Or they just shut a state down. They can bump everybody out of a state like California. They say it's shitty now. They could take California and move everybody out of California. Like they did the little emergency shutdown. They could do a COVID scare again and move everybody out of California and just live there. Just be in their own and not worry about what's going on in the rest of it. And just be super stupid rich in California. You got the beaches, you got the shops.
So put all the rich people in California, as if California is big enough for all the rich people. But put all of them there and what? Let all of us live in anarchy? Is that it? Good morning to the one, the only, the winner of last week's Cahoots. Boo. Black but not bitter.
The restaurants.
So how do you know they're not trying to do that right now?
They're trying to do it with the whole country. That's what I'm saying. With the whole fucking country. You don't need the whole country. It's only a handful of people. It's not like it's 30,000 people. It's only a handful of them. Mm-hmm. They could all have one state and just do that state completely up.
So she thinks that there's less than 30,000 rich people in the United States of America. Is this what we're saying? Philly girl Nunu, you're trying to figure out what she was going for with that hairstyle. I think she was going for looking like a youngster, to attract her man. B. Williams says transgender would be a cute drag name. Yeah, it would be. It would be.
Just trick it out, right? Like an RV. Just trick the state out. Move to that state. Put a wall up, so can't nobody get into that state. California's perfect. Put a wall around California, like a gated community, and they can have that fucking state and let the rest of the world just live. Just leave everybody the fuck alone. You get me? And just live. Don't worry about what the fuck we doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just weird how they so much control.
Is it anarchy for the rest of us?
I did not cut you off, but I did read something in the USA about the cloning people.
They've been cloning people.
No, I'm talking about.
Lord help today. Salty Buzzer said her pipe got too hot. Yes, Shay B, honey, we is live with the sunshine being out. Ducky Dexter said, "What the heck is she talking about?" D Dub said, "Who would provide the goods and services um, to the wealthy of California? More importantly, who's going to, I don't understand. Who's going to govern them? Does that mean we have separate governments? I don't understand this master plan that she has." Stacy, that first twin, said she's dumber than a bag of rocks. Dimples Wimples 504 is here. Yes, we are live in the sunshine. Tex Toy said, "Well, why haven't they cloned strands of hair for her edges?" My Tai said, "It pops up under both names." Oh, does it? Oh, wow. A lady said back in the day, her lover would have hands chopped off for being a thief, so she better thank this government. Well, I mean, I do thank the government, but that would be kind of cool to see his hands chopped off. Wow. What, his hands would chop off? Back in the day, okay, they chopped off hands. Did they also chop off you know, your eggplant? I'm just wondering, because that would be cool too. Let's see what Nesto. Yes, he looks very, very, very bored to me. Very, very bored.
My real for real right now.
No, they've been doing that. You got to think about it. Movies, a lot of movies are real life. They're not going to tell you. But a lot of the movies that they have, like Matrix and shit like that, those are based off of what's going on. You know how you always see them with the when they pull up these screens and they be doing all this. You be like, wow, that's slick. They do that now. They just don't tell us how advanced they are. The government is freaky advanced. They'll just never let us know because they don't want us to know it so much. Just like how aliens. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. But now all of a sudden they're trying to say, oh, there is a such thing. There's been a such thing. It's not the only beings, in the galaxy.
So they do castrate. That would have been so wonderful for him. I really love that for him. Me, good morning. Me says, "Good morning, everyone listening from my black job. I'm blessed and grateful to listening from my black job that I am blessed and grateful to have. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you listening." Man, I would really love that for him. I really would. Miss Boogie Down said, "This trick is not a treat. How dumb can one human being be?" I have talked to younger people who had better sense than this.
Okay.
Heard. I was talking to this one guy on the plane. I think he's a conspiracy theory as well. He was saying the sun was setting, right? And we were up in the sky and the sun was setting. And he was like, look at that. And he was like, do you think that the world is flat? And I looked and I was like, yeah, I think the world
Oh,
is flat.
Lord.
He said, I think so too. They keep trying to tell us it's round, but being up in the sky and seeing how the sun set, the sun wouldn't set like that if the world was round. It wouldn't, and it wouldn't. It wouldn't. And then too, on maps, they make Africa look this big when Africa is like this big compared to all the. Yeah, they played it like this.
On a map. On a map. And the world is flat because I guess if it was round, you'd be able to see it and the sun would set in a different way. Okay. Somebody tell Lord Jamar to come and get his girlfriend because she right here with the two ponytails. Please.
You know,
Mhm.
that's the map is a lie. I mean, they said it's 13 months in a year, but they put on paper 12, and they only make us acknowledge 12. So the days are supposed to be, I think, shorter
They make us.
and not as long as they are. And that's how they kind of offset it, or however they finessed it.
Now, I know in biblical times, weren't the days shorter? That's why you had people, like being 180 and stuff like that. Were the days shorter in biblical times? I can't remember. I might have it backwards. But okay. Miss HLS said, this dingbat attitude. Tylenol said, "I just got out of a meeting and getting ready for another one, and she's making me want to frisbee my laptop. Oh no, don't do it. Attitude and Tylenol, don't do it. Hello, Barbara. This Shirley says, I bet Nesto be saying to himself, I actually found someone crazier than me. He probably didn't think it was possible. Chick-fil-A gal said that hairstyle alone already classifies her as crazy. Then this idealistic conversation just sums it all up. Allie B says, I know she is playing us. She can't be this fucking dumb. It is unfortunate, but she is. She really is.
Or whatever. It's just some weird shit. I just don't trust whatever it is. It's always
What don't you trust? What?
Can somebody please tell me how a map can be fake? She says Africa is this big. Y'all can't see my hands, but Africa is this big, and they have it on the map this big. How big were they supposed to make it on the map? And how were all the other? Wait a minute. What does she call Africa? What did she say Africa
Do you trust? What do you trust?
Well, no, I ain't going. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go back because this is terrible. This is painful. But never mind.
Let me tell you, because when it comes down to it, they're all people, right? These are fucking just titles. They're just people, and people lie, people steal, people cheat, people deceive, people are nice, people are crazy, people are everything. So you can't say just because they hold this title that you should feel some type of way about them, or they have, the things that they say out loud the most. I feel like it's the biggest lie. Land of the free. This country's not free. They disguise everything with all of these freaking laws. You can't feed the birds. That's against the law. You can't feed the homeless. That's against the law. Well, what is that hurting? How is it hurting to feed a homeless person?
It's against the law to feed birds. Miss HLS, she's speaking to Shay but I could have sworn it was a comment. Oh, a lady's comment. She says they chopped off feet of runaway slaves. In some countries they still chop, off limbs and things like that if you're a thief and whatnot. Kayla K says, mind you, she never took any type of planetary science or any science, if that. Petty Patty, I don't know how big the map is, but I mean, she wants everything on there like that. Yes, Miss HLS. Tim, you. Tiffany. Kayla K says Nesto lied, cheat, deceive, and she's describing him. She sure is. B. Williams says she doesn't have the capacity to understand scaling a map. Just leave it. Just leave it.
Why is that a law?
When did they put that in law?
That's here in Atlanta. My daughter told me that some years ago. It's illegal to feed the homeless.
I didn't know that myself.
I didn't know that. They finesse it or whatever, or they go. But yeah, it'd be like some stupid shit that you just don't know. Did you know it's illegal when you come out of a driveway by law? When you're coming onto a street, even though there's no stop sign, you're supposed to make a complete stop. And if you don't make a complete stop, you can get pulled over for a traffic violation, even though there's no fucking stop sign. And you can come up and you can see there's no traffic and just flow, right? But if you don't make...
I don't know about any of you, but I've never just got in my car and said, hey, ain't no traffic, and just gunned it back. You ease back and you look to your left, you look to your right, you look to your left, you look to your right, you ease on down the driveway. You ease on down the road. Okay. I was not aware, because that's the smart thing to do, but I was never aware of the law that says if you come and get in your car and go straight out your driveway, that the police can come and give you a ticket. Wasn't aware of that. Not at all. Tex Toy says they did say that they distort the size of Africa on most maps, but what does that have to do with the earth being flat? A lady says, so what if the world is flat or triangle? What are we going to do about it? Exactly. Cam Lewis, Shay B wants to know, did you turn the lights on this morning? Cam Lewis locked up last night, Shay B. AK's POV said at Text Toy, it has nothing to do with nothing like everything else she talks about. You are so right.
Make that complete stop. I got pulled over for that shit. And I'm sitting there like, what? He was like, yeah, you're supposed to stop, before you enter onto the road. I was like, where is that at? Who knew that? Gave me a ticket. Was no stop sign. Was no traffic. Was on a
Did she say this happened in Atlanta? Because she lives in an apartment. And and okay, let's say it was somebody's house in a driveway. Where were the police sitting? I mean, police, they do sit in residentials waiting for you to run stop signs, but I've never seen a police officer sitting somewhere in a residential waiting for someone to shoot out their driveway without stopping. Cotton Candy Curls, how are you doing? She says, hello, Legacy Moon and Moonlighters. I'm late, hiding in the bushes at work, so I'm going to scroll the back bar. Well, good morning to you. Have a good day at work. B. Williams says she makes me fear, folks. Her logic is so wild. Scary part is there are other people out there with, I mean, she may be talking dumb, but there are people out there who kind of sort of think like her. Tex Toy said, I thought man officers never gave her tickets, only bitter women. No, no, no. So this must have been Tex Toy. This must have been a black officer because the white ones never give her tickets. So this must have been a white one. Okay. Yep. Oh, Shaby, Cam Lewis. See, we're conserving over here. Cam Lewis said we are not using lights. We are using the sun.
So it was on a slow road. It's when I lived in Detroit. It was on a slow road with no main road, but it's still a road, right? A public road. But I'm sitting there like, how is that?
Okay. Detroit.
You're not supposed to back out of your driveway. You're not supposed to do that. That's a traffic infraction or whatever. I'm like, it's just a lot of shit. But things that they say out loud about the country is usually the biggest lie. Land of opportunity.
Land of opportunity. Okay. Okay. All right then.
Land of the free, but we got the most jails. How weird is that?
Well, it is what it is.
Jail. No, it's a sad thing. They rather lock people up, especially if the let me go on that road anyway. Still, just everything about people, like they say, it's the opposite.
Yeah. Don't go down that road because we know you can go all down that road.
This is the land of the free for people who don't commit crimes, lady. Come on. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says at Legacy, since they base their lives on TVs and movies, and because I'm from a state where Lorena Bobbitt castrated her husband, I learned a man won't die if you cut off his piece of eggplant because the blood will coagulate. Will it? I didn't know that. I did not know that. The things you learn. Talks with TK. She says not Vera DeMilo. Yes, Vera DeMilo. Dimples Wimple says Sonya is the type to say Helen Keller was an informant and really wasn't blind. They lied to us. She wasn't blind. She could see. Ducky Dexter said, please make her stop talking. She's a bit on the different side. The crazy. What can we say? Mai Tai says they were waiting for just her. You know how people get women. You know how people get abducted by aliens. Why ain't no aliens ever take her? And they can keep her. They don't have to return her. Just aliens. If you're out in the daytime, please come get this lady. But they might return her though. Social wife Melissa says backing out of the driveway is a traffic infraction. Where? Well, according to her, in Detroit. Angel Hair says why she always talking about jails with this career criminal because she knows his character.
You can go down that road, man. We
Hey, allegedly in Harmon.
got that. Oh, we got that.
When I used to work at the Innocence Project, that used to really tick me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see all of these people just sitting in there, and they be just crazy shit. Just crazy.
Yeah.
So that was in the 90s. I did that.
Ain't that change?
No, ain't change.
The Innocence Project. Well, see, here we go again. The Innocence Project, they don't take but like a certain amount of cases a year. Like by certain amount, I mean maybe 3, if that. They don't take a whole lot of cases. So what is she talking about sitting around? And if it's the Innocence Project, how are they sitting around? Because people that the Innocence Project, defend are people who are incarcerated. So where are these people sitting around at? Oh my gosh. Dimples Wimple says she'll convince Nesto he can regenerate a new peen if he catch a lizard. A lizard. Shaby said this lady can do some long lying. Not short, but long lying.
Change. No, ain't
Same
nothing
fucking
changed.
game. Same fucking game. I watched that one chick who they arrested. Kamala had arrested her for truancy. Her child had sickle cell, and they were talking. She was talking about how once they had a warrant for her because her kid missed too much school, and she had doctor's notices and everything. She did everything correctly. Child is in the hospital half the time, not at home sick, in the hospital. And Kamala and them had her, Kamala was one who came up with this bill and this law, and had her arrested, right? And she stayed in court, lost her job, lost everything, ended up homeless, living in a hotel, um, lost everything, and they were still trying to make her plea. And the charges was stupid as shit. They didn't even make sense because her child was sick, and they had doctor notice, video, everything that the child had sickle cell. Sickle cell.
That ain't no joke. That's sick as hell. But I love
Love
you. Have a
you.
good.
Okay, y'all. Wait. I don't want to bother y'all anymore. There are, I think, 2 more visits on here. So I can do a part 2, maybe tonight, if not tonight, tomorrow. Miss HLS says she wasn't homeless if she was living in a hotel, bird brain. I find it hard to believe that this woman had a child with sickle cell. First of all, she says Camilla arrested her for truancy. Camilla cannot arrest people for truancy. That's what truancy officers do. And then if she's charged, it goes through the court system. You can't make me believe that a lady in California was arrested because her child was truant, and this child had sickle cell anemia and was in and out of the hospital going through crisis, and she had all the documentation and they were trying to make her plea. I don't think so. Hey Bella, Ducky Dexter said I would pay for you to go to the moon. I'm pretty sure I can get a couple of people to put 5 on it. I'm trying to tell you, aliens, please come and get her. Hey, let's talk about it. All said Kamala didn't come up with truancy law, stupid. Hey, Steph Natural 2011 says, good morning, Legacy Moon in chat. I'm listening at work. Well, thank you so much. Bobby Lady said, you're not bothering us. If y'all want to finish, I'll finish. But I didn't know how much more y'all can take. So did I say hey? I think I did say hey, Ebony. So if y'all want to finish, let me know and I can finish it. It's not that big a deal. I don't have to take my nap until about another hour. Black but not bitter said, tell her to at least pronounce the vice president's name correctly. Kamala. You know why? Her and her bestie sister wife don't pronounce anything the same. So, I mean, anything right. So, why should she? Now, she said she started working for the Innocence Project in the 90s. And let me see. Let me do this. Let me see. What y'all let me know if y'all want me to continue. And I can. The Innocence Project. Let me see. Start. I'm trying to see something. Mrs. CLC said, yes, keep going. I'm cleaning my house. Petty Patty said, Legacy, let's watch some body cam. I need help getting through the day. I don't want to add it on to here. I tell you what I will do, though. If y'all want to do, we can finish this. Put a 1 in a chat if you want to finish this. And or put a 2 in the chat if you want body cam. And we'll, however you guys want to do it, we can do it. Here to the Innocence Problem. Miss Boogie Down says, I'm here. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, let me find it. Okay, y'all want to continue on? Y'all want okay, I got let me see. Well, first of all, Miss Boogie Down, she says, I am here for it while I get ready for work. Well, thank you so much, Miss Boogie Down, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Let me count. We got let me see. One, two, three, four. Bible lady said one and two. 5, 6, 7. Lord, I'm starting to count one. I'm starting to count. Can somebody, can one of the mods count the ones and the twos and let me know who won? I'm sitting up here trying to count, and I was counting ones first, and then I think I moved on to twos. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. I am trying to, let me see something. I am really trying to figure out when the Innocence Project started. I'm looking at this thing. This ain't telling me nothing. Oh, wait a minute. I think I found a year. Oh no, this is talking about Georgia law. Isn't that coincidental? Okay, let me see what we got. What do we have? Do a poll. Okay, see now you want me to do stuff I don't know how to do. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to do a poll. That's something I have not learned. What does this do? No, that don't. Okay. Uh-oh. How do I get it back? Oh, cancel. Nesto Shackle says is 21 ones. Okay, thank you. And 18 twos. Thank you so much. So we will go, we'll finish this out, but what I will do is I can come back later on tonight. I don't know what V's doing, what time she's coming on, but Jackson Tabasco. Actually, yes, Jackson Tabasco. If you can, please. Oh, wait a minute. I got somebody. Stacy, that first twin said the Innocence Project started in 1992. Okay. She said that Shapey said you can't trust us in this chat. What I will do, like I said, depending on what V does, I can come back later on and do body cam. I don't know what her and Native are gonna do. So I can come back and do body cam if they don't come back on. Um yeah, Jackson Tabasco. That's what it's all about, working together, you know. But okay, we will continue on with this. And like I said, I will try to come back I might even in the evening, depending on what my sister's got going on, I tell you. But we'll finish this since y'all want the pain. We will go ahead. How can I ease the pain?
Hi.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I
You can hear
now.
me?
Oh, I didn't even do that's not me. I didn't do that. Oh, y'all wrong, Fulton County. I mean Cobb County. Okay. I can just see it now. That's gonna be somebody else's picture, profile picture. One thing I will say is with the Innocence Project, one thing I do know, though I may not have known when it started, one thing I do know is that any and everybody just can't work there. You have to have certain qualifications. You have to be a certain year in not med school, shoot, law school and stuff like that. So there's absolutely no way. I mean, you can't even, just anybody can't even go there to answer the phone. Okay. So, let me see. What did Reef and Muff's mom say? I know she said, where is Reef and Muff's mom's comment? Here it is. She said, so sweet to see if Passa have V busy or she'll be working. Somebody else. Y'all not gonna look. Don't be having V jump out the ceiling at the clouds, cussing us out. My Ty says teamwork makes the dream work. Petty Patty said V will probably be tied up tonight. Yes, I'm not sure. Not sure. Dimples Wimple said her delusions have her thinking she was the first transgender to work for the Innocence program, not the first transgender. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, look at her mouth. She thinks somebody is going to stick an eggplant in it. Y'all like my new my morning talk? That's how I talk in the morning. Mrs. CLC said no one with a felony like Sonya can work with the Innocence Nobody with a felony like Sonya could be a CO either, but she wants us to believe she was one. I mean, really. A blow up. You said a blow up doll Chick-fil-A girl.
He did that last time.
Huh?
He did
Yeah.
that
What happened?
minute. I don't know. She ain't come out and say nothing.
And the lady fixed it, right? Did they fix it?
I don't know. How you doing?
Oh, okay. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Somebody stopped me when I came in. She said, "Tell Nestor we rooting for him."
What?
Sitting over there. She came to visit her son. She came to visit her son. She was like, "You're Sonya. Hey, Sonya." I'm like this. She said they talk about you so bad. You're so pretty. They said you're so skinny. You so this.
I want to see this on camera. First of all, you see, she was so happy to be recognized. So happy. And oh, they talk about you so bad. They said, who meets somebody and says that? I don't know anybody who meets anybody and says that. Mm, mm, mm. This girl, this woman, this girl. Yep, I knew somebody would do it. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. Ah, all right. Social wife Melissa says, wasn't Sonya arrested several times, convicted at least one time yes, and she served jail time. So, child, girl, bye.
I was like, I know. We'll let them talk about me. It's like, oh my God, I
What?
don't like what they say. I was like,
Bible lady said, bitch, Latoya Jackson wants her body back. I think Latoya Jackson has her beat. I think Latoya Jackson is smaller than her. Hey, Del Sol. Del Sol said Dion tried to tell Deity what she was on. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said can't trust anything she says. No, you cannot. Reef and Muff's mom says next she'll say she saw a birthday.
no, but I said, it's just hate. That's all it is. Let them talk about me. Let them call me Stan.
Wow.
Yes, let them call me whatever. You know, anything they want to say. Who cares?
Okay. That's fine.
I get my
That's
hair cut
fine.
tomorrow.
That's cool. Oh, you get it cut tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna keep riding with your brands, whatever color you call it.
I'm not gonna.
What
Right,
color you
I'm
call
not
that?
gonna because I got all this gray is popping through. Shh, you don't understand the gray that I have in my head.
Well, who don't? Everybody got gray. Everybody got gray right now.
That's
Everybody.
true, but
But what?
I was trying not to get gray or have stay gray. But it's
Well, you know what?
I got grays all up in here.
Well, hey, one thing about it is you're living long enough to have some gray. There's some people they don't even live long to even understand what gray means. So,
Right.
but other than that, you look nice today.
I didn't understand that there were people in the world who were confused about gray. We pretty much learned that in what is it? Uh Pre-K. Like I mean, I knew my colors before I even went to school. So
Look nice today. You're holding it in now. Since they talk about you so bad, it's
Talk
okay.
about me bad. I don't even watch it, so I don't hear it. I don't hear it, but it's you know it's all. How I look at it is when they thought it was Erica, that was the girlfriend. They never said anything about her because they saw her picture. But then when they started hearing how you was talking to me on the phone, and it was just like, you know, it's somebody else. It's not Erica. You know. And
first of all, why does she when okay, we saw Erica's mugshot, okay, but we didn't talk about Erica being the girlfriend because Erica is not on phone calls talking about sleeping with this man, this married man. So that's why we didn't talk about Erica, Sonya. Stop it.
And then they saw me, then now they just want to talk all kind of hate. And I was like, if I was ugly, y'all wouldn't be talking about me. So evidently, y'all think I'm cute. So that's the only.
Sonya, okay, first of all, even if I thought you were attractive, your attitude and the things that you say make you so ugly. Okay. And let me tell you, Sonya, I am a lot heavier than you, but I look better than you. And I'm prettier than you. So, ha ha ha. And guess what? My hair is real versus that hair that you're getting cut every other week. So, girl, bye. Hey, let's talk about it. All says you're not cute. We did go in on her, but she wasn't doing what she's doing. We did. We talked about her scamming the folks, and every time our internet, we wonder is did Erica find us? So hey, but like I said, you may be a lot smaller than me and a couple of years, a few years older than me, but let me tell you, I look better than you.
The reason y'all talking shit on me, because y'all thought it was Erica and y'all said nothing about her when the guy said in court, girlfriend lived in Florida, and y'all thought Erica was it. They about to hit another hurricane.
Yeah, I see that. I see they going all the way in. Yeah, again. Yeah.
Man, Florida, Tampa is trying to recover from the last one.
Yeah, North Carolina got hit pretty bad there. I see, but them folks pulling together, you know what I'm saying? Them type of community, I ain't gonna talk real radical, but you already know what I'm gonna say. Those type of people, they pull together, no matter what.
Every race pulled together except for ours.
They pull together for real.
Every race pulled together except for ours. Ours is so.
And on top of it, I don't know about any of y'all, but I'm not making myself up and getting new weave every week to go see my man at the jailhouse. I don't know if anybody else is doing that, but I know I'm not. And Miss HLS, I wear wigs. I just started wearing my natural hair back out. I always kept a some braids, weaves. I wore wigs, and I'm keeping my hair. And the reason why I did that is because I stopped getting a perm years ago. So ain't nothing wrong with that. But whether you got your own hair or somebody else's, you still look better than her. Dimples Wimple said that's right, Legacy. And you are willing to participate in Sister Wives. That's right. A lady says, sorry on my black job, and we can do whatever.
Mm-hmm. So how you feeling? How's your world going?
I'm good. I'm good. I slept well. I didn't eat yet. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna eat later. I gotta pick my granddaughter up and maybe the baby back up. I dropped her off yesterday. So, I rested a little.
Okay, that's good. That's good. At least you're getting proper rest and everything. You're not.
So this visit took place at 1 o'clock. She hasn't eaten yet. She got up, got herself ready, did whatever it is she did to her hair, put makeup on, got dressed in them jeans and that white t-shirt because she's always given us white. She did all that, and it is 1 o'clock, and she hasn't even eaten yet. Hey, Kingdom of Kush, how are you?
Stretching yourself out.
I'm about to go back up to Detroit. I got to do something in Detroit. I'll write you and let you know what that is. But that's why I'm trying to figure out what your court dates are so that I can make sure I'm here for that.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I can't find it online. They won't let you do it since they got hacked. They want everybody to have a secure situation. So I'm gonna just have what's the name do it. They loud in the back.
What?
Loud in the back. Are we wearing shorts in here?
Yeah. They do, but I don't. I don't do all that.
Short. I just got shorts on in there.
Yeah, they finna go to the yard. I don't do all that.
You need sun.
Yeah, I know, but I stopped going out there. Because that cold be kicking up. And when it get heat, when it get warm up, that's when the cold kicks up. Then they come in here and be sitting in here to turn the air up and they turn the air down. But now the air is down. So when it be circulating like that, they be sneezing. A lot of them ain't got no home train. Don't put their hand over their mouth. You know how I go. Yeah, they don't even barely want to wash their hands in here. So it is what it is. I ain't even trying to speak on that because they're gonna take and twist that too. They everything I say, they're gonna
He
try
got
to
talking shit
twist
on
it. So
people.
yeah,
What
yeah,
specific
yeah,
people did he talk about? He was
yeah.
in there
So
talking man shit. He called y'all.
You know what? He has her, the stuff he has her convinced of. Honest to goodness. Um, Diddy's baby oil says she acts like she has never been an inmate. Hello, everyone. Hey, Diddy's baby oil. How are you? Del Sol said, but you stay inside. He's so slow. Listen, this man stays inside because he's scared of the boys in the yard. That's why he stays inside. Now, allegedly, In Harmon dedicated the song You're a Fake by Alexander O'Neill. Cam Lewis said, Nesto, you wash your hands, but you don't use soap. So, what's the difference? And by the way, your girlfriend uses the bathroom and wipes her ass and doesn't wash her hands because we heard the call.
All
yeah,
dirty. Okay.
yeah.
You
But
probably
I mean,
everybody in there.
yeah. But I ain't trying to go that route. So anyway,
Something to
so
say.
how's the weather going with yourself? How's the weather going with yourself?
The weather is going good. It's all good in the hood.
Okay,
It is
okay.
all good in the hood.
Now, was that weather talk or was it sex talk? I mean, because now with the way these people talk, I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, I sure appreciate you. I sure appreciate you taking the time to come see me. Out your way and everything. Most people done say, "Man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm tired of riding up and down that road. I can't even see no daylight right now." So I appreciate you still hanging in there.
I'm literally like 15 minutes down the street.
Yeah, I mean, I
So, in other words, Sonya, what he's saying is that if the shoe was on the other foot, sweetie, he wouldn't be coming in to see you and hanging in there like you've done. Okay, okay. Hey, let's talk about it. All says we never thought that in the groups we're in. Kingdom of Kush says talk your shit, Legacy Moon. Man, I tell you. Why am I so far behind in this chat on my phone? Ducky Dexter said, how is the weather going with yourself? Yeah, I think it's code sex talk or something. I don't know.
understand that, but some people don't want to take 10 minutes straight up. You know that for yourself. But that's appreciated. I just want to let you know. I appreciate it. I sure do.
All effort.
Yeah.
Where's Mr.
All
Bill?
effort.
Go get
So what's on your
smoking.
mind? Where your mind at? Where your headspace at?
Well,
All
we
that
can't
good
talk
stuff.
about what's on my mind because people be all in our business and whatnot. So what we're gonna talk about is just current event and vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit like always. That's all. We're just here for the visual and just, giving you, some peace of mind. You know.
This man's been in jail for what, since 2022? What business does he have? He can't have any business. He eats 3 times a day, probably shits 2 or 3 times a day, and pisses all day. What could he possibly have to talk about? He may read stuff, but he doesn't understand it enough to repeat it. So, what are they going to talk about?
Oh, but what is on my mind? Let's see. What's stupid on my mind? I got some conspiracy shit. So I got the baby, and I be watching stuff with her, trying to pay attention because most parents put the kid in front of the TV.
Okay, well okay. Well, you done broke that down to me already, so you ain't got to go that far. I got that part.
Can I
I
talk
got
about
that.
that
How they
already?
try? Yeah, we talked about that because here's the thing. They making it. I don't know what to believe. To be straight up, I don't know it. I'm not. I can't be the only one. You just sit here and said it on the news yesterday morning. I
What they
mean,
say?
you don't know what. You don't know what to trust. You don't know what to believe.
Right.
They're saying all type of stuff. You don't know what to believe, what to trust. Um, it's just a weird situation right now. The world is in a different type of space. What's the matter? You can't see?
I can see.
Oh, okay. What you screwing up for then? Yeah, I'm all right now.
My cord shorter.
Oh,
But I was
okay.
like at the length of it, so I was trying to make my cord shorter.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
You're not on no channel no more. You off your channel? You still on your channel?
I'm off my channel, but my nephews want to do something, and I asked him, did he want to do it on my channel for exposure? And he said,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But other than that, no, I'm not on it. I ain't doing nothing with it. It's just sitting.
Okay.
I mean, it's sitting.
This was October 7th, 2024. What is she talking about? Her channel's been gone. What? And if her nephew wanted to do something, he could go ahead and create his own channel. She just says stuff that just makes no kind of sense. Jet Black Straight says she's all over the place. Yes, she is. AK's POV says Nesto is tired of her bullshit. Allegedly, in Harmon says the bugs are in her. Petty Patty said Nesto doesn't want to hear about that baby. He sure doesn't. Hey, Southside Chi Town. She says, I don't care about that baby. Diddy's baby oil said, girl, what exposure. We don't watch you. Her channel is not there. She changed the name 11 times. Now I've told my dogs to quit barking because this man can't be around animals. They don't listen. They hard-headed, you know?
I didn't, get rid of it or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, he's still shopping this thing off. He's still shopping it.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's some good news. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good news.
What all can you do?
I definitely understand. I definitely understand.
So now we're into fall, and I'm so, I want my RV, but at the same time, I'm kind of leaning towards, do I want to get a car? I've been trying my hardest. This like trying to put it off.
You just need something new. That's all. You just got that burning itch to do something different. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I don't really be going nowhere. So I like the last 2 vehicles I had, I didn't put no miles on it because I didn't go nowhere. It's just sat in the garage most of the time, So I had only put 3,000 on one of the vehicles, and I think the Audi only had 19,000 miles on it after 2 years. So I really didn't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. I mean, what, you gonna wait the next year to get your big boy, or you gonna go and try to get your 4-wheeler now? What you gonna do with yourself?
So it's always best to go end of the year.
Yeah, that's true. But you gotta wait to December to jump on it to get them tax
It's
breaks.
always or January. January is good because they're trying to get rid of, say, 25 January, and they got a 24. They want to give you a better deal on it because they're sitting on 25 inventory.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was thinking. I'll get a 24 in January. That's what I did with the Audi. I got the Audi like right when the new year came. So I got her, and it was only like three of mine left.
This heifer even name drops cars. She ain't got no damn Audi. And furthermore, this is October the 7th, 2024. Here we are in March of 2025, and she is still talking about getting a car. Shaby says, be careful, Legacy. He may try to groom your fur babies right in plain sight. I know. Can't trust them. Peekaboo, who knows where that scooter is? She probably rode it to the Cobb County since she's only 15 minutes down the road. Petty Patty said, Nesto knows she doesn't have any money. Miss Boogie Down said her RV be using a public offender. Make it make sense. Me says, yes, keep going. I'm not off till 2. Oh, yeah. We going.
They had a black one, they had a white one. And I ended up getting the white one. Well, I had to have do a dealer trade to get the white one because they had a black one.
So what you looking at?
Not a BMW. They said those are like, those are nice, but
You
I
gotta be
like
kidding
the Audi
me.
still. I like the Audi. I like the Audi, but I have to just really. I like the Audi A5 4-door. Remember I had the 2-door? So I like the 4-door. The new ones are nice. So I'm leaning towards that. I don't, because, once I got the Audi, I didn't like BMW no more. And I'm not a fan of Mercedes. So.
Oh, what color you gonna get? Same color your fingernails? What color did they look like
They're beige.
Beige. Oh, okay.
Katie said they're grandma colors. She said, I got grandma nails. I cut them down and painted them beige. She said, you got grandma nails. I was like, don't say that.
Okay. Okay, you like them, so it's okay.
I was just trying to be plain for some reason. I wanted to do something plain because the loud one was that green color, and then before that was that yellow green color. So I was just trying to let me just do something plain.
So what's exciting out there to you right now? What's exciting since you're free and got your well-being and moving around and yeah, you're a new year younger. So what's exciting to you?
56. Oh my
A new
God.
year
Nothing.
younger.
Nothing.
Nothing. I just gotta because you know how everything is so crazy right now. You don't know what's about to happen, so you really can't like plan too far ahead because it's so uncertain. Everything's so uncertain right now. So
What?
it's just live in the moment, I guess. Basically, you just gotta live in actually that week. You know, you can usually just plan out and be like, okay, so next year we'll be doing this, and the year after that we'll be doing that, and da 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 da. You just gotta live in the exact moment. So yeah. So I had some.
Hey, Chanel Heslop. She says, hey, all. Every visit is doing something with her hair, opening a business, getting a new car or RV. Lady come back from LA and land. LA, no. Ooh, child. Let's go again. Chanel Heslop says, hey, all. Every visit, it's doing something with her hair, opening up a business, getting a new car or RV. Lady, come back from La La Land, please. Yes. Now, Chanel Heslop, we're tired of her here, and I am requesting that the aliens come and get her. But if they don't, do you guys want her over there in South Africa? Because I'll pay for the ticket. I will pay for her ticket. Miss is beautiful one says, why is grandma's ponytail always trying to talk real big and big time? That's all she knows how to do. Diddy's baby oil said, basically, I only have enough money to focus on the day ahead. Salty Buzzard said she needs to be making final plans so the state isn't further burdened. Me says, see, Sonya even looks sad. The thought of quitting. She does. She really does. And Mrs. CLC says, LOL, maybe she can afford a car since all she do is couch surf, laugh out loud. The lies, the lies. Hey, Say J. She says, yes, come back from La La Land, Boney. Chanel Heslop said, no, thank you. We're full. I try. See, Salty Buzzard's got 5 on the ticket, but they don't want her there either. They don't. Petty Patty says, I don't believe she has a car anymore. That's why she's not going to jail to visit. Those FaceTime visits are not anything new. Yeah, that's what I had heard. That's what I had heard. The Duchess says, this heifer is not feminine at all, from the way she sits to her vulgar mouth to the way she controls their conversation. I can't see a completely straight man being attracted to her. Yeah, me either.
Deals go through last week, and that's why I got to go to Michigan. And so,
Okay, that's good then. That's good. That's good. You're living life. You're living life. You're living life. So you're good. That's all most important. You're living life and you're good, right?
to my best ability.
Okay, all right. That's a wonderful thing. You know.
To my best ability. That's all you can do. Yeah, that's all. You know, I mean, it's not bad though. It's just what it is at this point. You know, pay attention more. Things get exposed more. You find out things. You know.
No, this is true.
You know,
this is true.
It's just crazy. That's all.
Oh, okay. So
What's your beard
you
turn to the side.
what?
Turn to the side.
They just trying to get cleaned up. I need to who dancing. I'm dancing when them folks say you got done. You out of here. That's when you're gonna see me really dance.
Right.
Yeah, skating and everything. That's what you're gonna see what's really going on now.
Skating and flipping and dipping.
Yeah, all that good stuff. So yeah, that time coming. You know, praise God is coming. It's coming. I just appreciate you. You know, thank you for just allowing me to just continue being me. You know, with my religion and all that good stuff. And you know, I'm not saying here telling nobody that, hey man, I'm going to church every week. No, that ain't what you gotta have your own personal relationship. You know what I'm saying? And here shows you where you need to go. So I'm good with that.
Did you get my card that I sent you today?
Yeah, no, I didn't get it today. I'm not yet. You know, the things got dead, so they gotta figure it out. When the power line and know how to break a circuit breaker on one out. So somebody got to come down and turn it back on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent
But
you one of your Good Morning Religious cards today.
But I sure appreciate it because I enjoy every one I get. Sure do. I sure do. Because it's real to me. So I'm good.
Oh, of course. Keeps you going.
Yeah, it keeps me going.
Gotta keep you going.
But do you remember that camouflage you had took that time when you was down the way? Yeah, I like them kind like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like them kind. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, I appreciate you. I sure appreciate you. Yeah.
Okay. I got you on that one. I gotta get some more of that.
No, it's okay. But you can whip snap that up. You can get some whipped cream and stuff. Put it together. That's easy. That's easy. Oh, that's easy.
What are we talking about?
You are
no, for real. That's easy. That's easy. Yeah. That's easy. That ain't really nothing. But I'm glad you're pleased that when you're reading your newspaper last week you saw some good news in there. So that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yep. Good news. Yep. Very good news. I mean, we knew it was coming, so
yeah, that's good.
It was just a matter of time. My one friend started watching the YSL.
Is that still going? They don't even show that no more.
And she was saying that she never paid attention to court cases and stuff like that. And she was just saying how crazy it is and just how obvious how the DA is just being, crooked and undermined and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, pay attention now. If a person is guilty, they will play fair. You don't have to, do all kind of tricks and stuff. Just come with the evidence.
Okay. From what I'm seeing from these comments, there's a lot of y'all in confusement. Hello, Barbara. This Shirley says Sonya is trying to impress Nesto by appearing as if she's high valued. High maybe, but valued not. Jet Black Straight said Nesto been practicing his religious thank you speech all week. And here she go interrupting him. It's so rude. AK's POV said the atheist is sending good morning religious card. Child, I was shaking my head on that too. Southside Chi-Town says, don't send me religious stuff. I want nasty pics. Thank you, but no, he said. Tex Toy said, this man stole from and slept with every woman he met. But she says he's super religious. But since we talk about them, we aren't. Go figure, make it make sense. Yeah, so I don't know, Bible lady. I don't know. I'm in confusement too. Allegedly in harm, says Sonya about to chew on the cord. Hey, Queen Black. She said, oh, sickos. The Duchess says, did he just go from praising God to talking dirty to his side hen? Right before our eyes. Mrs. CLC said Sonya will never be wife material unless homeboy is in the streets. She is a street wife. She's content to be a side piece. That's the sad part. Salty Buzzer says she knows she'll never be anything more than a sex toy. Like a blow-up doll. Say said it's the woman's frames she sends him and he wears them that kills me. Like they will give him some glasses for free. I thought that they did. Diddy's Baby Oil says, you all do know these friends are in her head. And Salt and Pepper Trusses says, who is Nesto trying to convince he's a Christian, us or himself? I don't know. All I know is that is what he is doing. Yes, she is a human. She's like a real life blow up doll. A real life. Bible lady says, chew on the cord and lick the floor.
And it was like, it's just so obvious that they just, the DA, she's doing this, talking about love and all the little things she's in court doing. more and more people are paying attention to how the court system really works by watching, you know,
Mm. Mm.
and how they just,
Mhm.
you know, it's crazy.
Mm.
You already know because you've dealt with stuff before. And so, you know,
Does she not know that there were stations like Court TV? Um, there's, I mean, these things have been around for years. ID used to show. I mean, there are so many. What's that show that the first? What station is that the first 48 comes on? There are like so many channels that since the 90s have been showing court cases. Watching the YSL on YouTube is not like, maybe for the younger people, but I've always watched court cases. Say J says, so then why did Thugger take a plea? Hello, Barbara. This Shirley says, if you got to explain your relationship with God to people, it's a no go. That's what I said. Thank you, Shaby A&E. That's what I've always said. No one, I should know you are a Christian. You shouldn't have to tell me. That's what I say about that Bible lady over there. Not our Bible lady, not our beloved Bible lady, but that one over there that is exploiting Sonya right now.
people that know, and people that don't know, learning.
Hmm.
You know,
Well,
I like that. I like that gray color.
yeah, what?
Should I get a truck?
Man, you can get anything you want. You free.
A truck might be better only because
Oh Lord.
I can pull. Look at a
For
truck,
what?
an RV.
What? No, you don't want to get that. That you don't want to do.
I don't want to get.
No, you don't want to do that.
They
No,
get
them
real
things.
nice when they just like. I never really liked the ones you pulled, but when I went to the dealership a couple weeks ago, I saw some real nice ones because they didn't have the A class that I wanted to see. So I just started looking at all the little.
Okay, I'm not. Hey, Soul Power. Soul Power says Sonya and her fairy tales. Okay, I'm not like like I said, I watch, tiny houses. I watch them convert the vans, the buses. I've watched RVs. People who I watch all of that stuff. It is so fascinating. I really like it. But the type of RVs that I thought she was talking about were RVs, where it has the whole setup and you drive up front. If she's talking about something that you pull with a truck, wouldn't that be a camper? I'm asking for Shay B's cousin because she doesn't know and she was curious. The Duchess says that's the only kind even she might be able to afford. Make It Rain says the lies just roll off her tongue. You said the motorhome. Soul Power said a Tonka truck. But I mean, RVs, they drive them. Like if you're talking about pulling, it's either a trailer, that has kind of like just where you can sleep at, maybe a refrigerator or something, or like a camper or something. I've never seen anyone pull an RV with a truck. I've never seen that before.
I didn't want it to be a wasted trip, so I just started looking in, the trailers that you just pull, and the quality of the wood and everything was so nice. Like it was so nice.
Yeah, but you don't want that because of the axes and the axes, they blow out real fast on them. So
Really?
that's how people get them. Yeah, them are not made to travel that far. They just made to make to your destination on the hook and keep going. So you don't really want that. Your insurance is higher for that than with the big one.
Really?
Did you know that? Yeah, because
Yeah.
they had the accident prone. Did somebody swear right in front of her? Yeah,
Well, yeah, and then the wind pick up.
Yeah, so you don't want that.
I wasn't really gonna travel.
That's the only thing that I've ever heard this man say that might possibly be right. The only thing. Diddy's Baby Oil says Sonya lives in her imagination station.
But with it a lot, it was gonna stay parked more than travel with. You know, but a truck might make more sense. But definitely not an F-150. I love F-150s, but they say those are like
they're not strong enough.
Pickup truck to get.
Yeah, I mean, them what you're talking about, those are good if you own a house and you got some property in the back and you want to Airbnb it out or just rent it out. Now, those are good for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep folks out your house and everything. Put your slab down.
Yeah, you put them in the back.
Yeah.
You want to Airbnb that out. So if you Airbnb that out, you do realize you have to provide electricity and water. And by the way, you don't have a home. So There's
Yeah.
So
that.
they're doing that with them tiny houses. They're
I
doing that a lot.
know. So they're gonna have it in Tampa because Tampa has the RV show coming up in January. Hopefully, if they recover, because if this hurricane go directly where it's supposed to go, it's gonna kill Tampa.
Mm.
It's gonna kill it,
Mm.
and they may postpone it, and that's gonna be fucked up. Because I really wanted to go to the January show.
Mm.
I was gonna.
Wait, was there a hurricane in Tampa in January? What? How? I know, weather is prediction and stuff like that, but so they in this is October. They predicted. Did I hear that right? They predicted a what do you call it? A tornado or whatever in January. They predicted it in October. Did that happen, or am I just like kind of like really not paying attention anymore? Salty Buzzer said, "I'm sure they did offer an extension cord and a house." Soul Power said, "Hit that like button." Bella said, "Sonya not about to do nothing. She's all talk and hasn't bought this RV. It's been years." Jet Black, uh-oh. Jet Black Straight said, F-150s aren't regular pickup trucks. I didn't think they were, but I'm not good with cars and things.
I'm
So
driving my brother with me, so I went pass out at this one.
hey, you better watch yourself. It's funny now.
I'm like, I'm gonna drive Ryan with me. That way, if I pass out again, he'll be there. He cracked on me so
Okay.
bad the whole way
Yeah.
there. He jinxed me. He jinxed me. Is what he did. He kept talking shit
Mm.
the whole way, and we get there, and I'm like, man, you talk this up. Put it in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Put it out there.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, make sure you take care of yourself now. I mean, that should be sounding funny, but hey, when you down, it ain't funny. It ain't funny.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So how's
I'll
that baby
try.
treating you? How's your little grandbaby treating you?
She's wonderful. She breaking everything in the house. But she cool. I can't complain.
Okay.
It's company. It's
She
something to
start
do.
talking yet? She starting
She
to talk?
talk a little bit.
Is it health? I mean, I shouldn't say healthy. Should he be asking about babies on a recorded visit? I mean, isn't that kind of like sort of? Miss Boogie Down said no. They had a hurricane that affected Florida a few days after this visit. Okay, after the video visit. Okay. Jet Black Straight said, "Me either. I never seen so many pickup trucks until I moved down south." Shaby said, "Grandbaby." I just don't think it's a good idea to be talking about baby Frazier. I just don't think that is a good
Say
idea.
sorry.
Uh-oh.
Say sorry.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Diddy's baby oil. She should tell. She should let him. She knows how to say bitch. Um, 80% CMOS says she cusses with the best of us. Jet Black Straight said, "Yeah, that's the third party contact with a child, Nesto." Y'all saying she could say bitch. Salt and Pepper Trusted says, "I'm really not convinced Sonya was interested in RVs until she hooked up with Nesto, trying to impress this buster." I'll agree with you on that one. I will definitely agree with you on that one. Soul Power said, "This must be before Sonya's fake boobs broke down. She's rocking her tight white muscle shirt." Oh, you know what? Let me see. I don't know. They don't really look as big as usual. Because this was they had to have been gone by then, because this was October 7th, 2024. Um Soul Power said, "Nesto don't speak on babies or animals, especially baby animals." Ducky Dexter said, "It's company. Her grandbaby, really?" I know. It's company. It's company. The Duchess said the postponement of the RV show would be messed up. No thought given to the possible loss of lives, homes, etc. It's something so wrong with this lady. I know, right? I know. Yeah, no. Oh, the devastating. Nothing. Bella said those are the bent up boobs. 80% CMOS says, I'm really afraid Sonya's doing videos from home with the baby there, especially if she's trying to change a diaper at the table in a restaurant. Did she? Oh, did she do that? 80% CMOS? Wow. Jet Black Straight said 80% she tried to change that baby's diaper at the table on top of the enchiladas. She is ghetto. You would think she never had a baby before. They have, like most bathrooms have changing tables. And if they don't, take them out to the car and change them.
She talk a little bit.
She says,
She says,
bitch.
Okay.
"Thank you, Mama. I love you. Stop." You know they know stop and no. That's first. That's first thing you tell them. Stop. No. So she knows stop and she knows no. She
And she
knows
knows
mine.
bitch.
Don't touch that. That's mine. She
Okay.
always wants
That's
to put her
good.
hands on my shit. Yeah. I had this really big mirror and she broke that shit. And it wasn't her fault, of course. She don't know no better. But I was just looking at it and I didn't have it angled out enough. It was kind of standing more so straight than angled.
Oh, they pulled it
And she
down. They
just
pushed it down.
and that thing just went crash. It was a big
Why is she unattended around it? That, you know, this baby writes on walls. She's pulling down mirrors and breaking it. Is she not being supervised? I have never had a child write on my walls. Never. As it, well, no, let me take that back. One of my nieces did, and she was not even little. She was too big. Her ass was too big for that, and got in trouble for it. But other than that, this baby walking around scribbling on walls and breaking mirrors, she's not being watched at all. Leo Lady said Sonya don't want no RV. Salty Buzzer said I told you that lunch was disgusting. I watched it and kind of zipped right through it on one of the lives because it just wasn't really anything happening. I got tired of the boy making fists and punching things in his other hand. I got tired of hearing Sonya hollering at the baby for doing baby things. So, I think we watched about 5 minutes of it. Bella said, why do you have that with a baby around? Sonya never had her kids when they were little. Nope. Nope, she didn't. And it's the fact that this baby calls her mommy too. That just really, it's terrible.
mirror. She broke that shit. I threw her in a tub immediately because the glass was on the floor. And I just looked at her like, oh,
Are you one of them superstitious people? You break a mirror in your
no.
house and all that? You heard about all that?
I don't do all that shit.
Oh wow, so Shirley's divorce finally. I forgot baby Tyson not only wrote on the walls, but she ate dog food. I forgot about that. Petty Patty said Sonya be sleep. Queen Black said my sister loved writing on walls. Did she? Soul Power said that's why baby Frazier knocked her earring out. Y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all this. I stopped, for me, doing commentary. I decided that I, as someone who is sitting here like giving the commentary, that I didn't want to refer to her as stripper baby anymore because she has a face now for me. Sonya had that baby all on YouTube, and that burns me up in itself. But I just feel like doing commentary. Now I'm not saying y'all do that, but I'm saying for me doing commentary, I just don't want to refer to her as that because who knows, say she gets 12, 13, 14, 15 and these videos are still up and she sees I was calling her a stripper baby. I wouldn't want that. So I said that, as going forth doing my commentary, I didn't want to refer to her as that. I'm not saying that you guys have to stop, but it's just as me being the voice. I don't want to refer to her as that because, like I've said it before, I have a problem with the mommy sector and these poor babies being, on YouTube with some of the things that their parents do, and, shopping with food stamps and stuff. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with food stamps because there absolutely is not. If you need them and you qualify, go and get them. But can you just imagine? I know how kids are. Can you imagine, a kid running across one of those mommies in the mommy sectors video, seeing what's happening and, making fun of them at school. So I just think I think that's terrible. Cam Lewis said, Bible lady, guess who's back? I don't know who's back. Oh, you're back, Cam Lewis. Shay B said, thank you, thank you, thank you for saying this. I'm not with the stripper baby name anymore. Yeah, it's just like I'm not saying y'all don't do it. I'm just saying I don't want to do it because I'm the one who is doing the commentary. And as such, I just think it would be irresponsible for me to call her stripper baby. Text Toy said, I got it from Native. He's bad. He's a bad influence. I mean, that's what I was calling her. And it's funny, my sister had said something to me. She was like, why do you call her stripper baby? I was like, because she's the baby of a stripper. And this was before I saw her. Now that I've seen her, I kind of it does bother me. Soul Power said that makes sense, Legacy. Do we know the baby's name? No, I don't. Glorious Love said I agree, Legacy Moon. Bible Lady said, welcome back, Cam Lewis. Let's talk about it all. Says we call her MJ. Since we heard it. I know I've seen some of y'all call the baby MJ, but I didn't know how or why. Kid of 14 said I thought Sylvia called her Measure. I did hear Sylvia call her something, but I don't know what it was. Southside Chi-Town says Sonya had called her MJ and Bonnie. Well, who? Baby Clarissa Jet Black Straight Diva 13 says, if he gets out, he's going to get her car or RV and she'll be ordering an Uber. You are so right. Sonya calls her MJ. Okay. I Revive says, I call her Smoking Joe Frazier. Yes. I'll probably call her Baby Ali, Baby Frazier, Baby Tyson. I'll probably switch up, but I just won't call her stripper baby anymore.
Okay.
This is broken. I
Okay.
didn't break it. It's supposed to be the person that broke it anyway. So it's gonna be on her, not on me. Because I didn't break it. It was
Oh
just broken.
God.
I was just there for
Okay.
it. And I just looked at it
Okay.
like, oh no. Oh no. She broke that shit. I'm excited for my haircut.
Okay. How you gonna get your hair cut?
She's gonna cut the back off. It's just gonna be all
Oh.
of this. All of this.
Oh. Okay. 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 So you're gonna cut it at an angle.
So
You're
it's
gonna
only gonna
chop it like an angle. Like an angle. That's what
so
you're
it's
saying.
gonna be right here. Yeah, she's gonna cut about that much off. Right there.
Okay.
Girl, bye. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So Tex Toy said y'all think she'd stop keeping the baby if Nesto gets out. Actually, no. I don't think she cares and she believes he's an innocent man. So to be perfectly honest with you, to be honest with you, I do believe she would keep that baby and violate his conditions. And he wouldn't say nothing about it. Shay B says, since we've seen her face, that stripper name made me cringe. She's such a gorgeous cutie pie. Yeah, yeah. That's why I made that decision. I just think as a commentator, it would be irresponsible of me. Reef and Muff's moms, even though someone like Sylvia who does commentary, who is irresponsible and not say, Sonya, get that baby off of camera. She then goes on the next day or this weekend to put the not only the baby, but the baby's brother on YouTube. So um Bible Lady, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, Legacy Moon, this morning's live is such a treat. Please don't make it your last morning live. You are appreciated. Thank you so much. And it won't be. It won't be. It's kind of hard for me in the daytime because my sister works from home, but she's decided to go into the office like twice a week. So, when she does that, I will be on like in the daytime and probably will still go on at night because that's what I'm used to. But thank you so much for the super chat, Bible Lady. I really appreciate it. Yes, a lady. He said grandbaby. Absolutely. Absolutely. I Revive says, boy, she looks haggard. She's rolling her eyes as if she's cute. Salty Buzzard said, funny how M and J are the initials of Shirley's grins. Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're cutting it at a straight cross or just at an angle?
So it's probably gonna be like that, right? Like it's gonna go up in the middle and down on the sides.
Yeah. Okay, I see. I understand.
I
what you're
want the
talking
back. I want the sides to catch up with the back. So see where the sides are.
about.
So the back is a little. Tell them what you got fans. She said you got fans.
What are you talking about? I don't know them people. I don't know them people.
That's sick. That is sick. And you know the sad part about it, he probably does have fans sitting there. Very sick.
Right. You're so silly. Huh? No, it's the lady I met. She was like, Sonya. Yeah, so right. So just the back. And then when the sides catch up with the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because my size,
Okay.
the size is coming from the top.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And I saw some pictures of these of some really nice cuts. Because I'm at a standstill with this fucking hair. And I kind of want to cut it like that, but I'm trying.
I have a question. Has anybody's sides, unless you got like a specific haircut, has anybody's like sides, like is all your hair even, like the front is as long as the back? I mean, all the way around. I mean, is that, I don't even know. I never even looked in the mirror. I'm gonna have to look in the mirror and see. Diddy's baby oil said that's Tashima. Hey, let's talk about it all set, but you got alopecia though. Your hair was just thin as a piece of paper, and we could see your scalp. Now you have all this track and need a haircut. Salty Buzzer said, not a fan enough to load them books. BN said, why is she lying? That's not the length of her hair. She's dangerous. So you're saying nope. Reef and Muffs moms, you see her running out of you see her running out of there too. Soul Power says Sonya tells the truth 2% of the time. So Ducky Dexter is saying no. Yeah, I mean, I just to be honest with you, I never paid attention, and I will do that when I get off this live because now I'm curious. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley says, Sonya don't put her own children, grandchildren on YouTube, but puts the foster baby on YouTube. Yeah, I remember that one time Tomas was coming home from somewhere and she was on her live and she turned the camera. Now, I don't know if he said, Heffa don't have me on YouTube, or if she just did it because she didn't want her son to be exposed. But it's okay, I guess, to expose the babies. Shaby said Sylvia shouldn't be in front of the camera when she's grazing her meal. She's repulsive. B. Ann said, interesting. She'll give details about her hair weave, but can't tell you who she is or explain what love is. Glorious Love says, have you seen her with a professional haircut yet? Mm-mm. Nope. Text Toy says, I've heard Tomas say he doesn't want to be online. I don't blame him. Soul Power says, one visit is alopecia, the next is Rapunzel.
Try not to do it. We're trying not to do it. We'll see what happens.
What you mean trying not to do? You're trying to do?
I'm trying to not go to an afro because that's what I'm like how I was when I got sick and I shaved it all off.
Okay, well you ain't sick like that no more. I mean you ain't stressed out like all that going on. So you're in a new times right now. Don't get like them folks be like, I'm gonna shave it off because I'm
gonna just leave it at a bob. I'm gonna just bob it.
Oh, okay.
Start off with like a long bob at the shoulders, and then let this kind of, you know what I'm saying, catch up, and then let it all grow out together. You get me?
Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's cool like it is
You
now. I'm just trying to figure out
me?
this your thing. Women. No, I said that.
That's funny. Salt and Pepper Tresses. Salt and Pepper Tresses said, according to her, she gets more haircuts than Madam C.J. Walker ever gave. Y'all, I have a Madam. I have a Madam C.J. Walker Barbie. I'm gonna have to show y'all the Barbies I have.
it's cool like it is now, but I'm not wearing your hair, so you do whatever you like. Women, they be like, hey, today I feel this day way today, I feel this way today, I feel pretty today, I feel beautiful today, tomorrow I feel like S today. So, y'all go through y'all changes.
Did this? We got like 2 minutes left. Did this Negro said you feel like S today? S? When did? Oh, excuse me. I forgot. He stopped cussing. Sorry, sorry.
I'm looking
I
for a
hope you.
change.
Yeah, it ain't.
So I'm not a woman,
That's,
so
yeah, that's why I say I think that because it's just there, you know. So
I mean, it's cool to me. I mean, you don't got it where you need to be at, so
yeah, but if you cut like 3-4 inches off of it,
hey, that's on you. I mean,
it'll be
you
right
will
here.
have, yeah,
I
if that's
still
what you like.
I still could put it in a ponytail. That's the goal. As long as it'll go up.
No, ponytails. That's kind of over with. That's,
Okay, braids. I could do
hey
braids.
man, ponytails, man. Come on now.
The insults just keep coming. Hey, is that why she's not wearing ponytails anymore? Oh wow.
I ain't finna
You
cut up
sound
on
like
the
the rest of the
phone.
people. Ponytail.
No,
They
no,
ain't got to do
no,
that.
no, no. I mean, hey, I ain't trying
Tell
to
you
sound
about
like
these
nobody else.
ponytails. Them ponytails be like lifesavers because you don't feel like doing your hair and you can just pull that shit up and it's like, who cares?
I
It's like the
get that.
long version
I
of
understand.
if you cut your hair off, but if you don't cut, you just pull it up and you just keep it up in a ponytail. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I mean, it'll grow back in 5 months because remember, it was here.
To be honest, if she would stop wearing those ponytails, her hair, especially if she's one who suffers from alopecia, like if she really did, um, pulling that hair up and slicking it down and stuff like that is not good at all. Uh, Smokey, what are you doing? I'm sorry. He looks suspicious. Petty Patty said Nesto likes the pixie cut. He don't like them ponytails. I know that much. I know that much. Ducky Dexter said, girl, we don't care. He definitely does not care. And a lady says Sonya was the first one to say the stripper baby. She probably was. She probably was. D Dub says she would probably look nice in a pixie cut. That probably, she has the face for it. She does have the face for it.
Hey, you do or don't. You still fine. You could. So you do or don't. Yeah.
I love you. You got 40
I
seconds.
love you too. Well, I love you too. I sure appreciate you coming. I thank you for all your time that you allow me to have. Because guess what? It's a blessing to have that time of yours. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. So I love you too. And be safe out there. What you laughing for?
I'm just smiling.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's something funny. I just want to
I'm
make sure.
just smiling.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
That's it. That's all.
Country.
You're right. You already
Yeah.
know. Shut your
Yeah.
ass. Shut your
All right. Well,
damn
be
sandwich.
safe out there. I love you very much. And
I
yeah.
love you too. Come
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Thank you. Shout out to phone calls from prison. Um, who has to sit through and edit this stuff. I just feel so sorry for her. The thought of it is just like, ugh. Baba Lady says this bitch don't have no alopecia. She has alopecia. Well, we made it through. I was trying to be done under 3 hours, but I enjoyed this and I am glad that you guys enjoyed it too. Like I said, I will be trying to do this in, as much as I can during the day, but I will still also do my nights. And I'm sorry, during the day, it's unfortunate the dogs are not, they're active and barking at all kinds of sounds and things like that. So that's the only downside. But other than that, this was cool. Mrs. CLC says, LOL, Sonya likes the free facelift from wearing her ponytail. The free facelift. Cross country cruise her says she's laughing because you're an idiot. I'm just saying. Soul Power says he has told her repeatedly she uses those ponytails as bootleg facelifts. Jackson Tabasco says, thank you, Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries. I enjoyed this. This was fun. Yeah, Cam Lewis says, thank you. Y'all have yourselves a great day. Don't work too hard, okay? You tell them don't be working you hard. Legacy Moon said so. Now you can't come live with me if you get fired, but you tell them folks don't work you too hard. Soul Power said, glad I caught the end. I'm off work today. Reef and Muffalom said, no real cosmetologist will deal with her in the chair. I can imagine she's very picky too. Bible Lady said, we are fur baby friendly around here. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the cash apps. Shout out to the marvelous Moonlight mods. I'm so glad that I'm seeing some of my replay gang in here. The Duchess, I think Bella. Who else did I say? Hey, Miss Buckeye. Who else is in here who's usually doing replays? A lot of you I see. Diddy's Baby Oil. Yeah, I am so glad to see, a lot of you in here for the live. And my regular people who hang at night, because Southside Chi-Town says we are in addition to being Legacy Moon true crime and mystery investigators, we are the Insomniacs. But we are going to get out of here. Oh, yes. Text Toy is replay gang. But I also know you be in the clouds, sometimes too. But yeah, I'm glad to have you in here on Alive. I really am. So y'all go ahead and have yourselves a good day. Don't work too hard. And I will be back tonight. And I will probably be doing body cam, probably some DUIs. I shouldn't say drunk. I'm gonna come up with an official name. I just haven't thought of it yet. So anyway, hey, Black But Not Bitter said moonlighters and daylighters. That's right. Tex Toy has said I was a vampire anyway. So Soul Power says I gotta catch that last body cam video. Oh yeah, it was hilarious. But okay, we're gonna get out of here. Let me find some. Wait a minute.
Say sorry.
Oh.
Say sorry.
Oh. Yes, we have to play that. And then, let's check on this. Just waiting for somebody to give us free, So I will see y'all in these YouTube streets, and hopefully maybe kind of, sort of, I'll be back tonight. I forgot. Depending on, like I said, what goes on with being native. So have a good day at work today. I'm tired of that song. Tired of that one too. We ain't got no. There we go. Suburbs music. All right. I aim to please. I aim to please. One more again. I will see y'all later. Bye. Look, it's so weird not saying goodnight. Bye, y'all. See y'all. Have a good day.